heart so pure. Cracking cases, that's for sure. Thoughts associated with the wake of the comics that guys sing. In a world of neon lights, till the body shines so bright, clumsy hot flood holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. Ears perk up a purple sight, with a smile she takes the fight. Buns and balls won't break her stride, caring heart she won't hide. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. What's the sussy with the wake, till the comics bad guys sink. Twitch alarms and switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will, bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone, virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands give justice call, feel her spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. What's the sussy with the wake, till the comics bad guys sink. Switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will, bad guys shiver at her thrill. With her crew she's never alone, virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands get justice call, feel spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. What's the sussy with the wake, till the comics bad guys sink. To justice, heart so pure, cracking cases, that's for sure. Thoughts associated with the wake, till the comics bad guys sink. Till the body shines so bright, clumsy hot flood holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. Ears perk up a purple sight, with a smile she takes the fight. Buns and balls won't break her stride, caring heart she won't hide. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. What's the sussy with the wake, till the comics bad guys sink. Twitch alarms and switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will, bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone, virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands give justice call, feel her spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. What's the sussy?
Oh my god. Hey guys. Is it working? Yes. Oh my god, that was the biggest frick around in my life, mainly because like my phone wouldn't connect, and I forgot the internet was out earlier, so my phone was on data, so then I had to change it. It's Adele stream, I know, it's crazy, and then it just wouldn't connect, and that's why. And before that, it just wasn't loading. I was like, what the fuck is this? And YouTube was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the thing that isn't the scheduled Space Marines, because I hate you. That's why. That's why. And I'm like, mother. Hey, Wicked, how you going? Ads are gross. All my homies hate ads. Yeah, as you can tell by the title, one, we're doing Space Marines lore, and then Space Marines with Loom. He has scuffed sleeping pattern, so he's still available for us to harass, which is nice. But also, apparently, according to a couple of people on Twitter, I hate men. You heard that, chat? Apparently, I hate you. Yeah, mine went out. There was a storm. But then after that, I was like, oh, I'll stream later. I was playing Teamfight Tactics and got freaking distracted. But apparently it's because that Asmongold, like, little short I made talking about, like, oh, is it doxing? Is it not doxing? VTuber friends, fine with them being mad. But because it's about Asmongold, people are like, oh, so you're a libtard etard, right? It's like, you know, she made fun of Charlie Kirk, so she deserves to be like any information on the internet to be spread around like a dumb slut. And it's like, what is this tone shift? Because it's very different. Like, if that's not the case, like in usually women are like, people like VTuber fans are like, don't dox people no matter what, you know what I mean? Like no matter how mad, don't dox them. You know, men get arrested more often than women. Completely justified. Depends what crimes is justified. Because I would say, I could see that men do more crimes, mainly because there's like a lot of crimes that men do more often. But like, then if we're gonna go like the same crime, but men tend to be prosecuted more, I can see that as being sexist. Definitely. You know, like, oh, if a woman goes into court and a man goes into court for the same crime, but a man is like 70% more or 80% more likely to be prosecuted, I can see that. That would be sexism. Because there is definitely studies that people are like lighter, especially male judges are lighter on female defendants. So yes, that's a part of it, definitely. It's like prosecution, but like crimes, it's just like, I can see men do it often, but then you have to look at the fact of like, are men also more likely to be left in poverty? Like, because if you're single and poverty or a single parent, like a mum, there is a lot more resources for you as a woman to like stay out of poverty. And the more impoverished you are, the more likely you are to commit crimes. And then it's like, yeah, if men are left in poverty or homeless, they're more likely to commit crimes. That's also a reason. So that unfairness could also lead to why men do more crimes too. So sexism comes back into it. That sexism against men. 100%. I'm a man. Do you? So that's the thing. I find it really funny because I actually find it an interesting topic, because a lot of things people's like, when they see a number, they go like, oh, sexism. But then when you break it down, even if you're like, oh, well, technically men do more crime, then you break it down further, you actually find some sexism in there. When you break that down further, that there is still some sexism against men in there, is why they get prosecuted and they commit more crimes, you know. Men doing crimes is more reported more, and women doing crimes are overlooked also. I think that's a thing too. When they think for a criminal, they're not looking for a woman either, you know what I mean? And I guess technically you could take that as sexism against either, but it doesn't help the thief man. So, yes, definitely. I would say they're looking for a male criminal, so it means they're more likely to get caught. It's like why if there's a duo, you know, a couple, and they're doing like smuggling drugs or something, they give the drugs to the woman because they're less likely to get caught. Hey, my pantsu. Thanks for the wallow. Welcome to the delinquents. How you define crimes. That's the thing. Depends how you define crimes and what crimes you're looking at too. Yeah. Do more crimes. Yes, but the reasoning why and why they get caught more is also interesting, and can be also put down to a bit of sexism too against men. Gooner videos, my gooner ones, man, it's been ages since I done a sus police gooner vid. Hey Reaper, but hey everyone, how you going today? Yes, apparently I'm known for not liking men or hating men. No, that's the thing. It's not even not liking or being biased towards women. It's like literally a couple of dudes were complaining I hate men apparently, because in my takes I mentioned women too much. And somehow it came up in this little short on Twitter. I'm like, what? It's like, I didn't really care if people think I hate men, but I find it odd, the reasoning. Like, I feel like some of my bad jokes you could take more than that, than just me when I talk about men's issues and I like talk about different stuff. I think it's because if you're not like men are 100% innocent, women bad, or you're not 100% women are innocent and men are bad, they think it's like, who are you, hate us with those honkers? This is for men. She's a lot more racist than she is sexist. No comment. Sips tea. Not as bad as like I was complaining about my freaking tan. Like I'm losing it now, but I got a tan. I was like, man, I hate. And I went like, oh, my beautiful white skin. And my friend just sighed and went, you know, I think you're a lot more racist than you. You he just started laughing. I was like, no, it's because I'm like getting freckles and like spots or something. Because like I never tan even. It's freaking annoying. And he's like, nah, sounds like racism to me. No, I just don't tan well. Oh, after you call me worthless, I think you do. What? You ask for it, Django. You ask. You ask to be called worthless. I'm giving the men what they want. You know, some people go in skin cancer in Australia's name a better duo. Exactly. That's why I don't care for getting a tan. I don't want skin cancer. I had sunscreen on. I reapplied, man. That's how white I am. I was out for under 4 hours in the sun swimming, and I applied sunscreen twice. And I burnt. Oh no, you disappointed in me, but guys, but my amazing T-shirt man, I would never hate you. I thought it's illegal for VTuber women to hate men anyway. Isn't that like, it's like counterproductive? Because most of your viewers are going to be men, so unless you like play girly pop games, like most of your viewers are going to be men, so it's like trying to get a group of people you hate together. It's like, fuck, I hate you guys, looking out there going, fuck, I hate you guys. Disgusting. Luca is a reader. I know, Luca's way more sexist than I am, and they don't care. Luca's gonna have the biggest laugh of their life about this. Hook too. Yeah. Luca's gonna have the biggest laugh about this, because they's like, you know, the way you're going, you're gonna get called sexist before me, and that's just for shame. You hate men? I guess that means you lose all your sponsors. What? Is that what that means? To be fair, I'm proud of Twitch. I try to put I hate men in my title, and, you know, apparently I hate men, and it did get flagged, and I had to put those lines in there. So, I'm proud of Twitch for at least saying that, you know? At least keeping it consistent on that one. I've seen it happen unironically in a female VTuber that act like they hate men. Yeah, you would think it's like, what? Weird, right? Especially, like, apparently, it's like a lot of people saying, I'm not woke enough to be woke, but I'm not anti-woke, so it's just like, I'm just floating in the world. Apparently I don't hate men, but apparently I don't love them enough to not be labeled as a man-hater. Apparently. I think it's like, I feel like people will be a conniption when they heard I don't automatically hate feminist things either. They'll be like, oh my god, she's fucking Satan. You're just chilling, trying to mind your own business. I know, you do stories about it and they try to put like your opinions in your mouth, like, oh, you must hate men. No, you understand, no one understands the yowie. Yowie is like that word that always makes me sound like I'm saying the chocolate yowie. Yeah. I'm only here for 1 second. Don't forget to ask the people you wanted. I'm gonna ask Luca today in Loom about it. I'm playing Space Marines with Loom after this. But did you hear? I hate men, bus. I hate men, apparently. Oh my god. But I also have the mentality that's like, even if you don't like what she said, I don't think anyone's information should be broadcast in front of thousands of people. It's like, and I wasn't even sure if it classed as doxing, because I can't even, like, that was why I did the short before I delved deeper in for a video, because I have a different video coming out before that, was because I can't find all the original documents to go, like, to form a solid opinion on it, to be like, I don't know. But that's the thing, like, a lot of people have a different opinion on what should be shown on a big streamer stream, like, what's fair. For no reason, overly judgmental. Once again, not a soul is a prize. I know, right? I'm very, if you're not for me, you're against me mentality. Hey, the Ultimate, has been a while since I last saw you live, so how's the cute bunny cop doing today? I'm doing okay, actually. I was very tired and my internet was out. But we're gonna be doing some Warhammer lore and playing some Warhammer, Space Marines 2 Warhammer 40k with Loom, continuing that save. Manwich sandwich. Yeah, I hate men so much, I even hate the manwich because it has man in it. And I don't call myself a human because it has man in it. Hey, Tioga. We're talking about, like, some people from a short I posted says I hate men, apparently, from my previous videos. But no surprise, it came from, they said they watched one of my shoe and head videos. And I'm just like, that is, like, one of my most controversial reacts is always the shoe and head ones. Because if you say anything that even has the slightest little loophole that you could not be, like, 100% on their side, they lose their shit on those reacts. However, will I recover my bluebird karma? Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Da, da, da. Oh my, I must just be called wow then, because I don't like men. I'm not a woman. I'm just wow. I feel like we can make a pickup line out of that, like, if we try hard out. Must be with other called Ooga Booga, Ooga Boonga, Bang Chest.
L can't be classified as a woman or female because those terms have male-coded syllables.
Male-coded syllables. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh, male-coded. Oh, it's true. Lady doesn't have man in it. You're right. Is all it takes. Dang, I've got to be the worst then. Well, I've done a couple. I refuse to quit out of like stubbornness, even though most of the time it's like a mixed bag of what people will say. Man, and either you go girl, you go girl. Oh my god. This is my police hat. Is that, no, that's not the right one. My lady. I mean, my fellas. No, it would be my lord, wouldn't it? My lord. But guys, well, I shouldn't be doing that because as a man, as someone who should be hating men, I'll be like, hook, puh, peasant. Chips fedora. Yeah, exactly. We could just call Del a bunny. True, true. But I thought I'd share that because I thought it was hilarious, personally. I know. I shouldn't laugh so hard at it because I could, I guess, get the reputation for being a man hater, but I feel like it is what it is, right? Like, if I try and report things fairly, and I'll try and learn from situations, but like when I do the commentary videos, I will try and be fair, and I can't change what I think is fair to unless I definitely think I'm wrong. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely think I didn't handle that correctly or something. Then I'm just changing it to appease people, and that wouldn't be right either. Around here, yes, I see the Lord Captain, yeah, the captain of the police guard. Don't worry, you are safe here, sir. Yeah, I don't have throw on. How's our I'm scared to put it on because the PC is so temperamental lately. I did update the NVIDIA stuff. I don't know well. I think it's tits. No, it's like integrated. Yeah, Twitch integrated throwing system. It is tits, but that doesn't come up. We definitely won't be able to have it on while we play the game, though. Yep, that's not working. Fantastic. Piece of crap. Yes, the throwing system is called tits. Have a laugh. I hope you're happy. No, it's TIT. Tits integrated throwing system. Leon, it's always the tits, yes, yes. Or the bum. Because of none of them so bloody real. They'd faint. Yes. Fair, they want blood. They want villainy. Yeah, that's the thing. Realistically, they want a villain. And that's the thing. Like, no matter how reasonable or middle, but it won't stop me for trying to be reasonable. I don't think my actions should not be what I find acceptable should not be changed by someone acting unacceptable. You know what I mean? Because if, you know, at some point then you've accidentally turned into an asshole. But yeah, I do agree that someone will hate you. No matter what you do, someone will hate you. It's a blood ocean. Get in the iron lung. Oh my god. No spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers about iron lung. Though I was tempted to play it because it looked interesting. Because I was like, oh, it does look interesting. I don't know how it's going to translate to a movie though. You know what I mean? Where's the sprout? So which one is supposed to be? Did it come up? It did not come up. Of course it didn't. Twitch. Integrated throwing. Come on, any day now, buddy. Hey, Benji, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the delinquent. You can spoil Dino Cup. No, never spoilers. No. But to be fair, I still have Screen Together, and I have not made it time to play that. I wouldn't mind playing that. Now, it's just the throwing system going, you know what? I don't want to load up. Fuck you, bitch. That's pretty much it. If not, I'll just leave it for today. It's always such a pain. Oh, there it is. That took like 10,000 years. Watch 10 of them load up now. Because that's my luck, you know? Yep, that's pretty much what happened. Like, 2 of them loaded up. Transform. Thanks for the follow, Aden Lasor. I feel like I'm trying to say a Valerian name. Aden Lasor? Stretch screen. There we go. Which button is it? Okay, that is the button. Why is it not working then? Okay, there we go. Okay. Hello, hello, my brothers. Ah! Oh, that does work!
Leon Orwellian cheered X300.
I didn't know that worked!
You can't quit tips.
It must have worked last time I set it up. Mother truckers! With the bits. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, a bear! Thank you for the 300 biddies, homie. Ouch. Jesus. Jesus. I didn't know that worked right. Might just be the points that it's. Thanks, Leon. I appreciate it, homie. Thank you. Okay, yeah, anyone who thinks that you hate men isn't paying attention. You treat men and women with critical eye and logical fairness. Can't get less sexist than that. Aww, thanks. That's actually a big compliment. Logical fairness. Hear that, mods in chat? Hear that, everyone else? Logic. I have logic. Hey, Benji, how you going, homie? Yeah, specifically, I'm telling Tatsi. What do you mean I barely graduated school? Bro was just roasting me because I went to art school, you know? I can't fucking believe that. Yeah, and sucked. Okay, that is working. It's just ages behind. Went with the common people, unlike me, who went to private school. What do you mean you went to private school? How are you common? Graduate? I know, imagine. VTubers aren't allowed to, or streamers aren't allowed to graduate. Sorry, I'm angry posting to someone. Some dude is trying to say I've been called out for not researching my stuff properly. I'm like, I don't think I've ever been called out for someone. It's because most of the time people say I put a lot of research and detail in my work. It's like, what? That is like the opposite of what's been said about a lot of that. Because they're like, you don't leave stuff out like a lot of people, because even if that makes the video long. And I like that. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. I always worry I waffle the hell on. This is the opposite of the complaints I've had. Don't know if you've heard of it. Hogwarts. Sounds like for nerds. Imagine wanting to be a wizard. Crazy work. Okay, it's still working. Awesome. And thanks for the head pats, Gundam. Okay, let's try and get some lore going before it's way so late. That looms like I'm ditching you. You said an hour, you peasant. Del, your tits are show. Imagine. Okay, where is it? Let's see. Okay, it's still working. We're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna set this up here. And this is the video we're going to be watching first. A 30-odd. What's a wizard? It's a magical being. That, I don't know. It's a magical being that, does witchcraft? Or wizardry? Or spells? No, your research has been proven wrong by my opinions. Well, that's the thing. I'm not saying in this video I'm not right. It's probably the most vague I've made a post on, you know, actual information, because it's very opinion based if it's gone too far, and they're just like, you failed to research. It's like, this is a really, it's like unless it's very straightforward, like, oh, they hacked into their shit. It's just like, bro. It's, you know, a lot of things, especially with doxing, are very opinion based on what the line is for you. You know what I mean? I know, Hagrid, you don't have to rub it in. Damn crazy wizards. Okay, I was seeing some of the stuff for the remakes, and I only watched the movies and stuff, but I'm just like, it feels weird, like, seeing some of it. It's like, doesn't look right, almost. I can't even explain it. It looks like very, I guess, TV casted compared to movie casting, but it's like, what is the word for it? It looks like it's done by the CW, like the kids of Riverdale casting. Hey SJ, welcome in. But I'm never gonna watch it anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. Oh yeah, I think they're in their late 30s now, maybe. I suggest for a video for you to react to, in media, and I'll go through it. But today is mostly Warhammer stuff. Because we're doing Warhammer reacts and playing Warhammer. Use the information maliciously. Exactly. That is the thing. Even if you don't like the person, I don't think their information should be spread around. Even if it's already out there, it's like, you know, if some nudes, yeah, they've been leaked, but I don't think you should spread them around if you're not an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the similar train of thought for me. Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god. Hail the emperor, my mere world emperor. That's the emperor I believe in. Women. Hot women only. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't cancel me. Blood for Twitter. They demand sacrifices. But yeah. That's why I just wanted to know for later. yeah. I tried to go through media. There, if you are like for subs and stuff, there is a sub chat, and then I will go there too to make sure I do actually react to them, because I try and do the suggestions, even if they don't become a video, of Twitch subs, Patreon members, and YouTube members. Just like, I will watch them at some point, not unlike media where I forget about them a lot, mainly because it's easier to you know, find stuff. Looks at Sisters of Silence.
Weren't born. Okay, of course.
Okay. This video is Your Life in Warhammer 40k Sucks. Pretty much. Okay, the title is actually Your Life in Warhammer 40k Space Marine. So the life of Space Marine in 40k.
Of course you were born. This is Warhammer 40k. Your luck wasn't landing you as Jesus. You were born screaming, covered in blood, and probably already being judged by a servo skull with a clipboard. But that part where you got to be a person, that ended fast. Because someone looked at your orphaned, half-feral 13-year-old self and thought, yeah, let's give that kid acid spit and a rocket launcher. First, the tests, then the surgery, then the upgrades. They installed 19 organs. Not metaphorically, they literally opened you up and started adding them.
Why do you need more organs as a space marine? Curious. But also, so you're not born a space marine, you're made a space marine.
One lets you eat poison, one lets you breathe in space, one lets you lick dirt and taste its feelings. Science.
Huh? Why do you need to be able to taste feelings? Hey, Emmy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Delinquents. So you won't die, though. It's been said to me, like, this is very logical. I don't know what to talk about, woman.
And they stapled the black carapace into your spine, turning your body into a USB port for power armor. From that point on, you didn't wear armor, you were armor.
Is that where the idea for, like, because Iron-Blooded Orphans Gundam has, like, a similar thing where you lock into the Gundam, like, through something in your spine that can kill you? That's very Spice Marines X, actually. I've just connected the dots.
If it itched, too bad. If it pinched, that's loyalty. They erased your name, called it purity. They erased your memories, called it devotion. Your personality, unnecessary variance. You got assigned to a legion, not chosen, assigned. To none
Oh my god, just take a bit of your brains.
other than the Ultramarines, the blue ones, the noble ones, the ones who print their battle plans on parchment and then light it on fire for extra purity. You didn't feel noble, you just felt heavy. You met your squad in a training cage. No names, just chain weapons and trauma. One of them hadn't blinked in 3 weeks, one quoted scripture in his sleep, one kept talking to his bolter like it was his dead twin. You learn fast.
Damn, Space Marines sound a little crazy, man. Because the Emperor did not want to replace humanity, and breeding super soldiers is a good way to do that.
Because asking questions got you reevaluated, and reevaluation meant getting stabbed and replaced by the next kid in line. You were told this was brotherhood. It mostly felt like structured emotional damage. They taught you how to fight before you learned how to eat slowly. They taught you how to chant before you understood half the words. And when your bones broke, good, now you could learn how to fight while healing. Eventually, you earned your first deployment. Great Crusade, they called it. Thousands of worlds reunited with the Imperium. Thousands of cultures that didn't want to be.
Damn. So are they like small for Space Marine kids going around going, get trained, loser? Just shove them in. Or do you have to like reach maturity before they shove them into the meat grinder? Lots of hypno indoctrination. Oh my god. Someone is saying Space Marines can't bang. Is that true? Like, I don't know if it's just a joke.
To bring unity. You brought a bolter and
they just sterile.
Indignation. Your first kill was a rebel who called the Emperor overrated. Your second was a child with a plasma gun and too much hope. You told yourself it was for the Imperium. It tasted like burning oil and moral flexibility. You saw your Primarch once. Rabute Gilliman, the Avenging Sun, built like a cathedral and glowing like someone who always files taxes early. He didn't see you.
That's a description. I always follow my taxes on time. It's like, what a man. A bit of both. Scouts are incomplete Marines. Okay. Don't understand sexual attraction. Oh, I find it funny that so many guys like go, these are the peak of masculinity when they pay 40k. Yeah, their wangs don't work, but peak masculinity.
He saw the formation, but you stood straighter anyway. They said he was your gene father, but you didn't feel fathered. Still, you believed in the Emperor, in the mission, in the idea.
It's daddy issues time, guys. I don't feel fathered. Into the Scout Marines and don't actually wear the power armor until their last organ is installed. Oh, interesting.
That all this pain had a purpose. Because if you stopped believing, even for a second, you might remember what it felt like to be human. And that would be worse. So you kept marching, kept telling yourself that all is well. And for a while, it actually felt like it was working. The Emperor had a plan, the galaxy had a structure, your squad only stabbed each other during training drills. Sure. The Great Crusade was mostly yelling and compliance bullets, but at least it was organized yelling. Then your cousin Legion stopped responding to Vox calls.
Oof. I kind of get that, like, falling into what you have to do makes more sense than actually trying to think about what you don't have, because you're just going to end up emo or crazy like all the other guys. A law of contact to the other gender before they recruited. Interesting.
Then another one showed up to a war zone with a new logo, and wait,
Punani is temporary, the Emperor is forever. I love the Emperor so much, I don't need a wife.
too much eyeliner. Then someone whispered, what if that's just wrong? And next thing you know, you're getting deployed to remind your own gene brothers what loyalty means with a bolter.
What if dad is wrong, man? Father issues. I swear to God. Thanks for the follow, Aaron. Thanks for welcome to the delinquents. This must suck. I don't know how much they spend together, but having to like go against people that you know because they just rebel, it'd be like pretty shitty.
But hey, at least you weren't captaining a 10,000-ton warship through a thunderstorm while dodging torpedoes and trying not to disappoint the man who built half the US Navy out of spite. Because that's naval combat, and that's what you get in World of Warships, today's sponsor.
It's an ad. Oh my God. Heresy? I don't care. I don't feel bad. If it's heresy, we're going in. Oh, it's an ad time, and you know what that means. It's an ad inside of an ad, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell. Check the links down below for the Patreon, all that fun stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much the ad inside of the ad. Check things out or check out the Discord so we can do more fun stuff together. It really helps me out. And that is the end of ad within an ad.
This free-to-play tactical game lets you command real US ships like the USS Albany and USS Smith, recreated from actual 20th century blueprints. There are over 40 maps, 7 battle types, and weather that actually changes how you fight. Ships are split into 4 classes. Battleships hit hard and take hits harder. Destroyers are fast, sneaky, and allergic to staying alive. Cruisers do a bit of everything and get blamed when it all goes wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it's that one of the thing that sounds cool, but if you were actually a space marine, you're like, holy shit, this sucks balls, man. When do I get to play my Nintendo?
And carriers just press buttons from across the map and pretend it's strategy. Right now, there's a 4th of July event running, featuring limited-time US ships, stars and striped skins, and enough firepower to make even new players a threat. So if you want to command actual naval history instead of getting vaporized in a cutscene, click the link in the description or pinned comment, and use code STEPUP to get 7 days premium, 1 million credits, 500 doubloons, USS Albany, and USS Smith for free. It's on PC and console, and
A dozen women out there. He was just like, he was this, what was this, looks vaccine or something. 2 women in one night.
unlike many clickbait games, World of Warships is free. So yeah, the only heresy here is not clicking the link. Grab your
Yeah,
free
that's the main thing I remember, like, from some lore back in the day. Like, I know a bit about different laws, not much, other than the previous videos, and a little bit before that, is that 30k is quite different than 40k in the tone, right? Like 40k is far more serious, like, compared to the 30k ones.
claim your rewards, and use code STEPUP while the 4th of July event's still live. Now,
Okay, the guys, the Space Marines and the fractions are very serious compared to the other ones.
back to the cousin-on-cousin trauma. You thought the Xenos
Cousin on cousin.
were bad? Try explaining betrayal to someone who shares your chin structure and war crimes resume. You were promised unity. What you got was cousin-on-cousin warfare and the galaxy's worst family reunion. 1 minute, you're chanting war hymns with a guy over a ration brick shaped like guilt. The next, he's across the battlefield wearing the same armor, just slightly moodier, whispering about how the Emperor isn't who he's used to be. You shoot him in the throat. He doesn't flinch until the second shot. You don't even know if that counts as heresy or just extremely aggressive disagreement. That's the moment the galaxy flips. And we call it the Horus Heresy. Like, branding the end of sanity makes it easier
Oh, I know those. I know Horus. I know this one. I know Horus's heresy a bit.
to fight. Half the legions go full cult core. One Primarch stubs his ego, and suddenly you're being told to reunite at Bolter Point. Horus betrays the Emperor, the Council of Nicaea bans
Damn, Horus at it again, acting like a Horus.
librarians. Nobody checks the math on that. Now every 3rd psyker is auditioning for a warp-themed exorcism speedrun, and you're stuck babysitting a chaplain who thinks PTSD is a training opportunity. Your sergeant calls it a civil war, the chaplain calls it divine testing. You just call it Thursday.
I like how it's always the religious guys, the priests and stuff that don't have to do the divine testing. Is always like, no, bro, it's just a divine test, man. It's like, yeah, that's easy for you. You're not the one that getting your hot steel slapped in your face.
Deployed against the Sons of Horus. They don't wear Luna Wolf White anymore, it's a sea green and spite. You recognize one of them. You trained together. On that moon with the servo drones that kept electrocuting people for character, he helped you bury one. You don't bury him, you vaporize what's left, burn the soil, and keep moving. Loyalty used to be simple. Now, the word bearers are quoting scripture mid-stabbing. The Emperor's children turned civilian torture into performance art.
Oh my god. No, I don't think there's any female space marines. There is a female fraction, but they're not space marines. I think, like, there's something else. The Silent Sisters, and there's one other, right?
World Eaters gave up grammar entirely and now communicate exclusively through chainsaw decibel levels. One guy in your squad starts muttering about visions. He carves
Visions of the crazy
something into his
faces.
armor and calls it decorative. The chaplain calls it a reason to bring out the flamer. You don't ask questions, you just start cleaning your bolter a little more obsessively. They say the siege of Terra is coming, that the Emperor will make a final stand.
Sisters of Battles. Yeah, there we go. Nuns with guns.
Skill
This is the moment that defines
But the Sisters of Battles aren't technically space marines, right?
the Imperium. You're not so sure. You're currently knee-deep in dead heretics, guarding a trench that smells like burnt prayer scrolls, watching another Thunderhawk crash like divine satire. You reload. You look across the field and lock eyes with another Astartes. Same gait, same armor, same slightly exhausted posture. You shoot first, because if you hesitate, you're next. And just like that, it's no longer about crusades or banners or faith. And before you can catch your breath, the call comes down. Terra is under siege. Time to go home, or what's left of it.
So do you just need testosterone, or do you need a lot of it? Because technically, I guess women have both, right? But I don't know this mad scientist. But all you need is laws, I guess. It's like, it doesn't work on women. And there you go, the law's done. But custodians, big gold ones, have been introduced and are getting minis. Oh, that's interesting.
This is it, the final stand, the moment that saves humanity. You're not in the throne room, you're not even near it. You're 3 decks down, crawling through sewage tunnels beneath what used to be a museum. Above you, titans fighting like kaiju-sized divorce lawyers. Below, you and 6 exhausted brothers
When you believe hard enough, you can make a miracle happen, guys.
bleeding
Love
into
it.
trench rot and whispering litanies like they're bug repellent. You hold the line for 13 straight days, not because you're brave, because the Medicaid ran out of stims and figured anyone still moving was fine. You fight through
Oh my god, that guy had half his face blown off.
traitors, demons, collapsing infrastructure, and your own growing suspicion that maybe this divine plan was more like a group project where everyone died and the Emperor took the credit. Then it happens. They say Horus is dead, that the Emperor lives. You don't feel victorious, you just feel tired. You clean your bolter, again, eat another ration brick shaped like a purity seal, and wait for someone to tell you what's next. Nobody does. The psychers go quiet, the chaplain cries for the first time in his life and pretends it's condensation. The sky looks wrong. You ask if we won, they say the Emperor endures. Which is code for he's been stapled to a throne and wired into the psychic mainframe like a divine Wi-Fi router.
I'm just thinking of the Emperor text-to-speech ones we were watching. Oh my god. Sisters of Battle don't have all the fancy genetic upgrades, but their faith is so strong that they often manifest some more less minor buffs via the warp. That's kind of cool.
You don't see his body, but you saw the aftershocks, the silence, the sermons rewritten mid-sentence, the people too scared to ask what alive really means anymore. They say he
Yes.
chose this, that he's watching.
Die as a human, die as a continue on as a fucking nightmare. Yeah, advisor. I got up because I was supposed
What
to
the
collab
hell
with
is
Loom
this?
today, and but my internet was out, and then I got distracted, like being a derp. So I kind of forgot about it. So I was just like, oh, we'll still
You
play.
look around at the broken wall, the shattered squads, the half-dead world you're now responsible for protecting. But there's no time for grief because the traitors, they're not dead, just running. And the Imperium, it's not victorious, it's about to get rebranded. New banners, new rules, same nightmare. The heresy ends on paper, but the cleanup? That's just getting started. They told
Oh
you
my
Horus
God.
was dead, that the Emperor was alive, that the Imperium stood victorious. Then they handed you a flamer and told you to start with your old recruitment planet. This wasn't about justice anymore, this was about optics. The scouring wasn't a war, it was a cleanup. One by one, you chased the traitor legions into the Eye of Terror, world by world, monument by monument. If it bore the wrong colors, burn it. If it quoted the wrong scripture, burn it. If it didn't cheer loud enough during a compliance parade, double burn. You asked if this was still holy work. The chaplain stared at you so long you started reciting litanies out of guilt. You're given a fresh purity seal and told to stop asking questions. You pin it to your
This is getting real suspicious.
chest like it's supposed to keep the memories from leaking out. Spoiler, it doesn't. The Codex Astartes gets introduced, which splits legions into chapters to prevent another Horus trading might for control. Gilliman writes it. And by writes, we mean data dumps 500 pages of passive-aggressive war rules and calls it divine structure. Your job now includes checklists. You used to charge into battle with a chainsword and a scream. Now you submit a formation request and wait for bolter clearance. You lose your first friend to deviation. He wore his old Legion tattoo one day too long. Then say he retired. You find his helmet in the supply bin 2 weeks later. Sometimes,
Aww.
in the silence between deployments, you find yourself whispering their names. The ones they made you burn, the ones they made you forget. You say
God damn it, that would suck. Like, your job's very straightforward. Next thing you have to fill out forms. Damn pencil pushes at it again.
them in low Gothic, quiet, just once, then delete them again. Because in the Imperium, memory is a liability. But paperwork? Paperwork is sacred now. And your legion? Not a legion anymore. Now it's a chapter. Same colors, fewer brothers, more mandatory war chants. Some of your squad got reassigned. Some volunteered to start new chapters. One vanished mid-briefing and came back with a different name and a promotion. No one asked questions, you just called him brother and pretended the old name didn't echo. There
Ooh.
were no more Glorious Crusade charges. Now it's Tactical Engagement Pattern Gamma Tertius, approved by middle management and blessed by bureaucracy. You used to win battles by instinct. Now you win them by PowerPoint. Your captain starts quoting subclauses mid-fight.
Imagine you're programmed to be the best warrior, brainwashed, pumped full of drugs, given some crazy armor, and then they're like, you know what, time to nerd up, you have to learn all this crap now because it's because I say so, it's just bureaucracy is king, and it's just like, I was not genetically bullied into this, like, to do this bull crap. I was genetically made to win wars, bro. Thanks for follow, Crunchy. Welcome to the delinquents.
sergeant carries a purity checklist. You find yourself missing the days when you just punched heretics and prayed after. Your chapter gets a new chaplain. He's younger than your helmet. Quotes doctrine like slam poetry. Calls the emperor the first spreadsheet. You laugh, then realize he's serious, and then cry a little. Silently, because emotion is still considered a soft mutation.
A soft mutation. Oh my god. Men aren't allowed to cry under the emperor, guys.
You fight in a dozen more crusades, against orcs, Eldar, and things so weird the administratum hasn't named them yet.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'd be pissed.
You lose brothers, you gain honors, but you forget what the honors were for. Sometimes you see the others, the new chapters. They share your gene seed, not your memories. You used to feel like a sword. Now you just feel heavier. And I don't mean emotional baggage. Okay, maybe I do. I can't be your narrator and your therapist, so like, this one's on you. But hey, that's just aging, right? According to the Codex, you're still combat effective. And if you're not, well, the Imperium has a plan for that too. You just get repurposed, so you keep going. Decades
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
blur, wars change names, enemies respawn with new hats. And you've been at war for centuries, or at least it feels like that. You stop counting somewhere around your 20th
Bro, I like how his hair just disappears and the wrinkles set in, poor bastard.
compliance campaign, or your 8th crusade. Or maybe it was that one skirmish where your arm got vaporized and the tech marine reattached it using incense, duct tape, and what might have been faith. Point is, you're still here. And honestly, you're starting to think that is the punishment. The galaxy keeps changing. New Xenos, new cults, new ways to scream in languages your auto-translator actively censors for morale reasons.
Hey, Beasto, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents.
You once fought a creature that wasn't born in real space.
The Codex extract, says the Black Templars. No, so,
Your captain called it a demon.
yeah, it gets updated often, doesn't it?
You called it Tuesday, because Thursdays already got booked.
So wait, so your retirement plan as a space marine is to become a dreadnought? That's crazy. They don't even let you sleep when you're dead.
The warp storms get worse. Time fractures. One mission takes 2 hours for you, 12 years for everyone else. You return to base and find out your chapter already mourned you, replaced you, and assigned your bunker to a servitor named Clanky. Clanky snores loudly. You fight alongside newer recruits now. Primaris, shinier, taller. Built like bad decisions in power armor. They're polite, efficient,
I can't believe it's like, well, we thought you were dead, so we gave all your stuff away, man. What the fuck?
soulless. You don't hate them, you just hate that they still believe. Your chaplain starts mumbling during sermons. Your apothecary stops naming the dead and starts assigning serial numbers. You haven't prayed in 38 standard cycles. Not because you lost faith, you just ran out of new material. Sometimes you dream about your old squad. Sometimes you see them on the battlefield. Problem is, you're pretty sure they've been dead for 400 years. You ask the librarian if that's normal. He says, define normal. Then his nose starts bleeding.
Oh my fucking god. They've been dead for 100 years, man. Damn, wait, how long do space marines live?
You reload, you fight, you keep going. Because you're a space marine. You don't get to stop. You barely remember getting reassigned to this new warp mission. 1 minute you're patching up a bolter with duct tape and sarcasm. The next, you're staring out at a pothole at a space that's technically illegal to look at for too long. Great, warp travel again. You've done this before, hundreds of times. You've got the whole routine down. Recite the litanies, bless them.
It's illegal to stare at it too long.
Toilet,
Jesus.
don't make eye contact with a bulkhead if it starts pulsing. But this time, no screams, no visions, just vibes. Bad ones. You tell yourself it's fine. Maybe the Geller field just feels extra cursed today. Maybe it's normal for the Medicaid station to hum in harmony with your heartbeat. Maybe the bolter is supposed to whisper your name when you're not holding it. You ask the chaplain. He tells you the Emperor protects, then forgets your name. Then blesses a vending machine, so you stop asking.
Fucking chaplain's always this fucking crazy if you don't get killed. Okay.
Instead, you do what you've always done. Clean your gear, ignore the walls exhaling like they've got lungs. You start dreaming weird again. Not scary, just familiar. Too familiar. You see old battlefields you don't remember fighting on. Dead brothers saying things...
Old battlefields, and it's literally it's like the tabletop game. Hey Benny, I hope you had a good stream, homie. Did you have a good one? Welcome in, guys. Hey Define, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Delinquents. I'm the Dumb Bunny Del. We're doing some Warhammer theme stuff today, 40k, some lore, and then we're playing Space Marines 2 with Loom.
You
My
definitely
homie.
never said, except it still feels like you said them. You chalk it up to stress, or time dilation, or the emotional equivalent of filing taxes for 900 years straight. The warp doesn't scream this time, it sighs. Like it's been watching you this whole time and finally went, okay, buddy, you've earned a break. And the worst part? You almost believe it. That the whispering's done, that the worst is over.
Why do I feel like some evil thing is about to go, hey buddy, you want to come work for me? I'm super nice and I don't kill children. Swear to God, and their fingers are crossed. Hey boys, Brad, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Delinquents.
That you'll finally get to rest.
Democracy?
But nope, you wake up to another drop pod, another flame briefing, another heresy. Okay, now you've been fighting for a long time. Like, long time. You're not sure how long exactly because time has gotten weird. Could be a few centuries, could be brunch. All you know is the bolter still works, the mission isn't over, and some shiny new Primaris just called you ancient like it was a compliment. You keep getting honored, medals, blessings, purity seals stapled to your chest like divine participation trophies. You haven't taken your armor off in... ever, but that's fine. Astartes don't retire, they just get louder when they breathe. Then there's the new guy, wide-eyed, fresh gene seed, looks at you like your history class with a pulse. Says something like, it's an honor to serve.
Just breathe louder. That's a great way to describe aging.
Right beside you, ancient. What's it like being awake? You laugh. Except you don't. Your Vox speaker clicks, the kid salutes and walks away, thinking he heard divine static. You sit there wondering when your voice stopped working. You chalk it up to warp trauma. Maybe spiritual compression. Maybe the armor is just extra creaky today. You've been through worse. Like that one battle you half remember, where your chest plate got split open, and your legs stopped working, and someone whispered, we can still use him. Then nothing. Anyway, no time to dwell. There's heresy to extinguish.
Huh?
Mid-battle,
Jesus.
mid-flamethrower burst, you turn toward a shattered wall panel. It reflects just enough light for you to see a sarcophagus. Wired up like a cathedral fuse box, fists the size of jet bikes, legs bolted to a mech frame, your frame. Oh, huh, you're a dreadnought. Okay, cool. That explains a lot. The memory gaps, the voice delay, the weird dreams, the fact that you haven't blinked since the Horus Heresy. You were expecting a dramatic reveal, choirs maybe. Instead, it's just you, your reflection, and the slow realization that you've been kind of dead for 300 years and still not on break. You nod to yourself, or at least the sarcophagus nods. Close enough.
Oh, so he's just been in a dreadnought for a lot of this. Well, damn,
You were a
that's
space
sad.
marine. Now
It's
you're
been
a
fucked
very
up.
expensive microwave that punches tanks.
That's so sad. I thought dreadnoughts just looked cool, and there's actually some poor sod in them being tortured practically. Their mind just never-ending agony of not dying. So wait, when a dreadnought is destroyed, they finally get peace? I guess. Jesus. Yeah, and I feel like this is like just really mean because I feel like you don't need a space marine stuck for all eternity in a dreadnought to have a dreadnought. Like you could have a dreadnought any other way. Like, geez, I feel like they just say fuck you to the space marines at that point. They're just like, bruh, I don't think I like you. Hey narrator, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the delinquents. Okay, yeah, poor bastard. It's just your last hurrah before death. Ah, a sin of life. Sin of life. Wait, please don't tell me there's a fraction that is like literally they think living is a sin or something like crazy like that. Only in death does duty end. I swear the phrasing was love is the death of duty. Like, not that well, I guess that might be why space marines also can't love, you know? It's like, or have romances because there's like then their duty dies. That's why they took sex out of the equation. They're like, I know better. Did someone send me the racism simulator for the media suggestion? Another game path I do, the anti-white VR. Oh, I've seen this go around. I want to do another Space V one, but I wouldn't mind reacting to this at some point.
Labor
'cause
launch another.
I saw some people talk about it, but I would actually like to see the anti-white VR experience one. Like, because I saw some people playing it, and then it was like, oh, this isn't so bad. I don't know if it's really anti-white. And then the chick just says the most racist thing you've ever heard right behind them, and I'm like, that's insane timing. Okay, where am I? I'm over here. Your life is ass.
It's 8,000
Yo,
BC.
okay, we got the Life of the Emperor, which is another one from this guy. Or I already like had the one video prepared. I know I'm terrible at this. Oh, it's literally. Why is this literally what you guys just said? Only in death is when duty ends. Is literally the tag on this.
We head west.
But what about Sakan?
We have to get you to safety.
Not my hot nun! No! I just got her. I just found her. Which game is this? Or is this a cutscene?
An unusual degree of defiance. Yet futile.
I hear an angel.
Now that was cool.
Sakan! You're alive!
As are you, I see. Do you recall what I said? To go west. Always west. And may the Emperor be with you.
Come with us. please.
Not this time. The Emperor still has need of me. I must hunt that creature down before it hunts me.
But you're injured. Your hand.
I hunted dragons in my youth, boy. A few scratches won't slow me down now. Go.
Morning, Vlad. Welcome in.
Stay in
Damn.
hiding where you can. Make for the city's edge. Tell them Sakan of the Salamanders sent you.
I remember from the lore about the fractured worlds, the salamanders are like nice for space marines, right? They're nice for like your fractions or whatever. You can't see, but I'm air quoting around nice. That's so sweet. Hey, Paladin, thanks for the follow. I'm sorry, it must have so many Doom romance feels. Like when you know there can't be a romance there, because that's like I hear an angel and he comes in and saves everyone. It's like, oh my god. Best
My
ever.
thanks, sister.
We head west.
What about...
That was such a good scene. I'm sorry. So what is this from? To their families? Aww, that's nice. Yeah. I used to work for one. I built the website for one and did some stock work and stuff because I had to take photos for things for their website. So I did a lot of stocking stuff. I worked for them for a couple of months while I got it up and running and did some stuff. So yeah, yes, I've been to a lot of them. Pardon me. And I worked for one. And I have mixed feelings. I feel like the store really depends on who's running it to how good it is. To humans, but just as brutal to other species. Damn. Okay, 40k. Just smacking everything, it's fine. The secret level Warhammer is nice too. The secret level Warhammer episode? I prefer 40k because this is 40k day. Oh, lots of painting vids. Warhammer TV? What? The 40k timeline. Everything you need to know 40k lore. That one would be okay. Me, what the hell is Warhammer TV? Warhammer Plus. Hey, Blown Away, welcome in. Plus TV, there is only war animation. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google what it is. Warhammer TV, like for an actual description. Wait, they started their own streaming service? No way. And they just didn't sell it to like a different one? Like to upload it? So do you specifically have to get a Warhammer streaming service to do it? I honestly, not overall, I think Mom is a great service for Warhammer fans who are looking to get more of what they love. Okay. Okay, my thing is, I really don't think there's enough, unless there's like hundreds of things to like do their own streaming services. I just want to know the price. Wait, is there a price? Like, obviously, it must be behind a paywall, right? Because I really hate that everyone and their dog tries to do a streaming services. Yeah, that's how I feel. Another streaming service? $6.99 a month? It's more than my Amazon Prime. Why the fan animation of Astro got pulled out off of YouTube? Yes. Damn. And you get a free exclusive models each year. not terrible for if you get a few exclusive models each year. Seen Warhammers naturally, but I guess it would depend how much shipping do they charge me if I'm not in the UK or whatever. Okay. Where is it? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then
Hello
we'll do
everyone, this is your daily
This is something else.
dose of internet. He felt cold
daily,
on this.
daily dose of internet. Go away. We're not doing that right now. Your life as the Emperor of Mankind or 40k timeline. Everything you need to know. 40k lore. Which out of the two do you want to do? And I'll tell Loom will be like 30 minutes. No, just, I won't be mean the daily dose of internet, guys. But we don't want to talk to him right now. We're watching other things. Hey, Sir Lou, welcome to the Delinquents. Thank you for the follow. That's like distributing 2 months off the credit card. Yes, I know. It's trying to kill my credit card. Let me plug this in. I keep working. Oh, wait, you're doing it this morning, like after 1 a.m.? Yes. Yeah, pretty much after we finish this video, we're doing it for him because his sleep is fucked up. And he said he'll still be awake, so I said we'll still do it. Yes, we're staying up late today, guys. Yes. Because I was in bed most of the day, so I feel like ass. I felt like ass all day. Okay, happy Friday of 13th. Yes, pre-Valentine's Day gaming with the Emperor. Pretty much. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. No, they say I hate men, guys. Okay, I'll make sure everything's like, they're saying I hate men. I don't hate men. They say I hate men. And I'd like to see them prove it. I want to see some proof. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. And no, I didn't organize anything for Valentine's this year, other than I'm cooking pizza, so you might get pizza peaches. But that's about it. I didn't organize a dating show or anything. Unless we could play something stupid, maybe. I don't know.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
back. Ooh, it's cold. My drink is cold. Ah, bugger. I forgot to pour water. My camera fell. One sec. Welcome in, Varric. Is that just a picture of what XQC does every day? Gamble, gamble, gamble. That just brings up, we love the gamble, guys. Okay, that's like one I've always wanted to talk about. Like, you know how, like, the streamers were having a, I'm just an everyman war, I'm not a millionaire, I swear to God. If anything convinces you these, like, multi-millionaire streamers are not your everyman, just know that XQC apparently writ off, like, $4 million in gambling losses in a year. They are not, like, the everyman, guys. That's for bloody sure. Okay, let me fix this. And nothing, like, shocked my sister more than that. That, like, how different big, you know, those top like 50 streamers are to average people. I'm just like, every man out there, dumb as fuck. Yeah, but they act like just because they sit in their room in their PJs, I'm just like you, man, but with millions of dollars. Just like you, but though, for real, for real. Not usually, hey man, I was late, and then Loom said he was free, so I was like, fuck it. So we're just gonna watch one more 40k video. I think we'll do the 40k timeline, everything you need to know. And then I'll message Loom to make sure he's awake. Game in 30 minutes. And 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes for me. It will be playing the game-ish. Look at my gun. Nah, I feel like the gun's fine. Okay, 40k timeline. Everything you need to know. Warhammer 40k lore. This is to jog my memory, seeing we're adding these back in of like everything 40k related, because I don't remember it off anymore. Who still cooks his $1 steaks? Yeah, but he also has a fuck ton of money. Like, he definitely lives like a hobo, 100%. But he has tons of money. And we'll have to keep, I think it's good to keep that in mind. Like, he's not flashy, but he's still like a multi-millionaire. Like, XQC streams from an empty room, still a multi-millionaire though, you know, with his trash pile. I know, I think he's like, I don't remember his reasoning, but yeah. I'm curious, like, how some of his day-to-day out of that. It's like, other than, like, what we see, but yeah. But everyone, like, I think that talks about him a bit says he's still very business-focused, so maybe that's the way he is with his money. Very, like, businessy. $4 add several zeros, and we're basically the same person. Jesus.
Hi, friends.
That scared the shit out of me. I can understand clutter, but never to that extent. Yeah, when I've been that in life is when I had blood. It was like an infection that was almost a blood infection, and I literally was sick for 9 months. That's when my house ended up like a fucking mess, like to that anything close to that level.
Warhammer is my favorite setting.
Like I had to go to the hospital
of all time. Duh. And I also think 40k is one of the greatest hobbies of all time. However, let's be honest, it's probably the most intimidating setting to get into, right behind.
I know that's a strong ass. 40k is cool, and I love the models, but I do agree it's intimidating. I don't know if it's the best hobby, because I feel like gaming in general is kind of a better hobby, especially like video game gaming, because lower entry point, and you can do it from your couch. Can't beat that, you know?
The setting of any place with a cute girl to talk to, but luckily you have me for the Warhammer, not the girls. But I'm just a silly little guy who'll help you get your foot in the door and explain all the basics that you need to know to get into the expansive lore of 40k. You're welcome. Also,
you can't see the little guy, he's behind my back, but he cute. Yeah, plastic crack. There's a reason it's called plastic crack. It's as expensive as crack, and it's addictive. is a good hobby. Yes. Which I am putting a painting stream next week. We're going back to painting stuff.
Already familiar with the lore, you should still watch because that would just be really nice. Thanks. Anyways, it all started much like our own universe with the Big Bang and birth of the universe. Mostly because it is our universe, just with magic space lizards and stuff. Speaking of, a long time ago in a galaxy that's this one, magic space lizards called the Old Ones roamed the galaxy and created new species and planted the seeds of life on planets as they traveled the cosmos.
That's the beginning of the lore, magic space lizards. That's hilarious. I love it. Damn lizards.
Around this time, another species called the Necrontyr was beginning to gain prominence as well. But this progress was slowed due to a little affliction they had called super cancer, caused because our crappy planet's dumbass sun is a deadly laser. But despite their woes, eventually these dudes did create spacecraft and interstellar travel. But it sucked ass compared to the old ones. But one day they did happen to...
They're just riding a trash can. This is my spaceship. I made it from sticks. Oh yeah. I think it depends. Like Hordes and some others had some cheaper models, but the thing is, usually they're even smaller. And I prefer to pay like the Age of Sigma. People complain that, and that era is like more expensive. But I like that the models are a bit bigger, so they're a bit easy to paint. I'm not going to go blind trying to paint it.
Upon the old ones, and were amazed by their incredible tech, unrivaled power, and vast wisdom. So naturally, Make-A-Wish Kid, the race, asked the old ones to help with their struggles. But unlike John Cena, the old ones declined their wish. Which might seem mean, but also, the old ones either couldn't help since Necrontyr had some form of magic space cancer that was inherently tied to their...
GTman 199XX cheered X100, Twitter is mad?
Ends in Y?
Is this a day that
Yes.
ends in Y?
Yes, it is. But I think it's Asmongold Gold fans that are mad at me. I'm not sure the why. No, specifically because apparently I dislike men. I'm sorry, guys. That's how it is. I've been told, Twitter's never wrong, right? Hey, thanks for the 100 biddies, TT, man. Thank you.
Species, or they didn't want to help because the Necrontyr were an evil-ass warmongering species of jerks, so giving them immortality may not have been the best idea from a species that values all life. Anyways, the Necrontyr obviously didn't like this, and thus began the War in Heaven. Which is a topic in and of itself, but long story short, the Necrontyr found some star gods even older than the old ones, old ones if you will, made them bodies to talk to, allied with them since they promised the Necrontyr immortality. Yippee!
Is this their canon appearance? With big head buff bodies? Though, true, most of the time they're not right. Yeah, we bring up the point when we first started talking about it, is hating men as a female VTuber is like hating majority of your audience. It makes no sense. But apparently it's because I talk about like women problems too, and then that means I hate men. If I sympathize with women, I hate men, guys.
Then they made the Necrontyr into soulless robot slaves. Not yippee, but also gave them the power to actually fight the old ones without
Necrons are filthy clankers, guys.
Getting instantly crushed. Yippee! And the Necrons and the old ones had the craziest, most insane war in the galaxy ever. I know you've seen images like this and went, oh yeah, wow, that's pretty crazy insano. Well, the War in Heaven makes that look like two babies fighting over a cookie. The old ones made
You admit that 40k like classic kind of art style is like it hits different.
Species to aid their war effort, most notably being the psychic Eldar and the powerful Krorks. And they seemed to be winning until some funny guys called the Enslavers started killing everyone. You see, in Warhammer, there's this little thing
I think these remind me of the Baldur's Gate guys. Very suspicious brainwashing bugs.
called the Warp, which is essentially a mirror dimension to real space, and in the time of the old ones, it was unpredictable and potentially treacherous, but like in the way the ocean is. It wasn't evil or malicious, it just had choppy waters and the occasional tsunami or something. But since the warp mirrors the galaxy's emotions and feelings, a literal galaxy-spanning war of divine proportions started to make the warp actually evil and malicious, to the point that it gave birth to some evil-ass monsters. So now your ocean has sea monsters, and some of those sea monsters have legs and will come into your galaxy and eat you.
What? The warp, so it was like everyone's being a bad guy. It's making the warp real cranky.
This upset allowed the Catan and the Necrons to gain the upper hand and exterminate the old ones, finally winning the war in heaven. And all it costed was their souls, free will, and all the pleasures of life. Then, sometime after the war in heaven, the leader of the Necrons, Zarek the Silent King.
So wait, so the guys who valued life became something unliving? Oof. So, hey Magoose, welcome in, homie.
Led a rebellion and shattered the Catan into shards, which the Necrons promptly enslaved and used in their super weapons. But after defeating 2 god species, the Necrons were a bit tuckered out and the old one's new species were beginning to get scary. So, the Silent King relinquished his control of the species and initiated the Great Sleep as
a EP chamber. He's just a little EP. No, they value not dying, not all life. They varied all, not dying life. Life everlasting. The host into fleshy warp portal. Oh no, how you been? I'm doing okay, other than I got a sick case of hating men, apparently, according to Twitter. I don't know where it came from. I think it's from hanging out with Luca too much.
his last order before leaving the galaxy for some possibly literal soul searching. The Great Sleep was enacted so that the Necrons could sleep past the blossoming new species peaks.
Imperial Man Tyrannid Soundcast, but Imperial Man Tyrannid Sounds. Wait. Sleep past the era Elder Dominion. Stupid elves fuck themselves to death. What? Imperial Man Tyrannid Town Chaos Leviathan EDC. Wait a minute.
Cover their strength and then exterminate them later to reclaim the galaxy once again. So, with the Necrons sleeping, just like how there are a ton of AK-47s lying around after the USSR died, there are a bunch of Eldar laying around after the old ones died. Except, these AK-47s had feelings. Oh
my god. Imagine if your gun had feelings, guy. Yeah, true. Are you saying arguing for Roxas could make me hate men? Or is it an example of me hating on men?
Feelings. And also, genitals. The Eldar gained dominion of the...
Wait, they still have genitals, but they turned into robots? Huh?
Galaxy, called the warlike Krorks, and created the greatest empire the galaxy has ever seen. Then, fast forward approximately 60 million years, and a little species of primate evolved on a little blue planet called Earth.
Oh, it was Eldar. I was thinking they were Necrons for some fucking reason. Now it makes sense. Me a dum-dum. Oh my god.
For this section, read this book or any similar one for...
Okay, I just could. I saw the robots had some weird mechanical wang. I was like, what the hell are they writing, man? What are they writing?
Relevant lore on them. But a few thousand years after that lore book, humanity developed space travel and began to colonize the solar system. Then, the humans develop even better space travel and leaves the solar system to colonize the galaxy, bringing on a new era of incredible scientific and technological progress, retroactively called the Dark Age of Technology. This was the pinnacle of humanity and was an era defined by prosperity and progress as humanity began their journey to control the stars. The most notable human inventions of this time were the AI Men of Iron, unparalleled genetic editing techniques, and warp travel.
I think that's called, touches my nerd glasses, genetic selection, like, I don't know if that's right, man. Elder F grew, what?
In this era, the Dark Age of Technology humans were masters of gene editing and created subspecies, notably the Navigators and Squats. With the Navigator gene, warp travel was invented as a form of faster-than-light travel. Warp travel is achieved by tearing a hole in reality to enter the warp. This is useful because, in the warp, there is no regular flow of time or space, so you can essentially skip across a galaxy with skilled navigators. The warp will be important again, so keep it in mind. But all good things come to an end, and across the galaxy in the Eldar Empire, having long reached their societal peak with no struggles, the aforementioned extreme feelings and genitals started to become an issue as they started a near species-wide age of decadence and degeneracy. Since the Eldar have such intense emotions, their actions and powerful feelings...
I'm glad my head's helping censor this, man. Okay. So every other, like, Space Marines and stuff are like, sex means nothing to me, man. Sex is just weakness. The Eldar is like, and then I banged, bang, 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 bang. It's just like the complete opposite. And hey, Jay, welcome in.
Began to negatively affect the warp. So the warp was beginning to get evil and wacko again, and part of this was a huge psychic awakening among.
Wait, I'm starting to think the 40k and the Warhammer writers are like has a propaganda that sex is bad or something. They're like, you know what? I hate sex. Bleh, bleh. It's bad. It hurts the warp. Stop doing it.
Among the galaxy species, most notably humanity. At first, this was cool wizard shit, but eventually it became problematic as the Elder continued to mess up the warp, and demonic incursions began to plague humanity.
That's some sexy incursions. No, I haven't seen them in a lot. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen the Elder models in a long time. I remember if it's the ones I'm thinking of, they had funny heads, or I'm thinking of some of the fantasy models.
And psychic wars destroyed many great civilizations. And to make matters even worse, humanity's advanced AI men of iron began a revolt. Unlike our world, where AI is mostly just garbage slop content, companies cheaping out, and pathetic products for losers. Seriously.
Create your AI girlfriend online for free. Maybe I should make an AI girlfriend. Oh my god, you're right. Why do we get crappy AI?
Who the fuck needs an AI girlfriend? Get a life, dude.
I saw this ad the other day, and seriously, who the fuck needs a fake AI video of them vandalizing their ex's car? This is incredibly embarrassing. Eat a donut and have a cry like a normal person. Okay.
AI in 40k was actually cool robot dudes and helpful beings, but most of these men of iron eventually believed themselves to be superior to their creators, potentially due to the warp or perhaps just AI ego, and they led a cybernetic revolt. This apocalyptic war featured insano war machines on both sides and nearly annihilated humanity, but they were eventually able to defeat the AI at great cost. All AI was banned in humanity, and all the men...
As it should be. Nah, I'm kidding, but, you know, that's what's funny. Most, like, sci-fi stuff predicted computers taking over the world and destroying our society, and where we're actually at is people making dirt memes from AI or porn. Like, that's it. It's like... Well, okay.
Of iron were exterminated. After this revolt and the growing warp storms, humanity was ravaged and shattered, ending their age of technology and leading to the Age of Strife. The Age of Strife was predictably defined by strife as the now mostly isolated human colonies separately developed and a number of wars began. Humanity fought demons, xenos, and other humans. Most importantly, though, on Terra, humanity broke into clans of techno-barbarians led by great warlords. These techno-barbarians constantly fought in a sort of clash of
They're like barbarians, but techno guys, so they're sci-fi and cool. They just start raving on the battlefield.
clans. But one war...
They have instead of like a priest in the legions, they have a DJ.
Warlord would rise above all and begin to unify humanity once more. A little guy known as the Emperor would finally reveal himself and his legion of genetic super soldiers known as the Thunder Warriors.
I love his little dark face.
With his Thunder Warriors and Custody legions, the Emperor would begin the Unification Wars. Meanwhile, the Elder Empire...
And finally, Rome rose again, just like everyone wants.
...had finally reached a breaking point in which their excessive ways became so excessively excessive, it gave birth to Slanesh, the literal god of excess, and she devoured most of the Eldar, save for the Craft Worlds, Exodites, and some other small remnants. This caused even more warp chaos, since the Chaos God ranks went up by a beefy 33%. But...
damn, they were so horny they made Slanesh.
The Emperor foresaw the birth of Slanesh, and he sought to conquer and reunite Terra under his new Imperium of Man. While his unification wars waged, he began developing his next genetic soldiers, the Space Marines. While the Marines were slightly physically inferior to the Thunder Warriors were too unstable and savage to fit the Emperor's plans. So, to provide gene seed and to lead his armies, he would make 20 Primarchs, which was actually 21.
His gene scene sounds so filthy, I don't know why. Why does it sound so odd? Thanks, Eileen, for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents.
One due to the magic of twins. But anyways, the Primarchs were born of warp magic and genetic sorcery to be the Emperor's most powerful warriors. However, his lab partner Erda, and technically the mother of the Primarchs, scattered the Primarchs across the galaxy because she feared the life that the Emperor would make them have. Or, there's also a cool...
Oh, their mommy tried to save them. There's actually like a very sweet notions mixed in this. I swear, yeah, you're right. It's probably because seed has been filterized on the internet, right? Yeah, you're probably right. That's why it sounds suspect.
little theory that the Emperor himself scattered the Primarchs and then blamed Erda for some big scheme of his. Luckily for him, though, even with the Primarchs scattered, the Emperor was still able to develop...
So wait, the mother of the Primarchs, is she just not canon anymore? Or what? I don't think I've ever seen anything of hers, like, mentioned. Or is it, like, not as literal, like, their legit mom? Or, like, motherly figure?
The Astartes. But without them, there were some legions that developed gene C mutations and other weird things. But anyways, about
You trying to read that handwriting?
century after making the Space Marines, he had the Custodes and Space Marine 1st Legion eliminate the Thunder Warriors. Most notably out Mount Ararat, and later the Palace Coup, marking the end of the Unification Wars as he now had Dominion of Terra. With the unified Terra, he began to enact his grand plan to destroy chaos.
I'm sorry, just he looks so pleased with himself. And I suppose that's canon, but still. Thanks for the headbutt, Jay. How you going, homie? Kitten appears in the...
Key parts of this plan were to create an imperial version of the old one's webway, which would eliminate the need for warp travel, and to abolish all religion, as well as making it clear that he was not a god. These would theoretically weaken the Chaos Gods enough to create a new golden age free of warp taint. And from there, he would launch a great crusade to unify the rest of humanity. He first conquered the moon and...
Okay. That is some words, that's for sure. Why is my model like breakdancing right now? I'm just like dun, 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 dun. What the hell is happening here? I don't know. Good, I hope you're doing amazing, Dale. Thanks, Jay. Thank you. I literally saw your notification for the commission, so hopefully if you can do it. Yay. Hopefully. Okay, why is it doing this? I don't know what's happening here. I'm like moving real quick. Let me fix this. Of mankind, silly guy, 100+ war crimes. He's just, I saw it, gotcha, yeah. He's just a silly guy. He's just a silly guy. He's just a silly guy. Raising his sons to be good boys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, why? Let's see if I can adjust it. And my model will stop freaking out. Mother trucker. I'm gonna need a different stand, I think, for this phone at some point. I need to figure that out, what I'm gonna use. It broke on my trip.
Allied with the Mechanicus of Mars to supply his armies with the equipment and vehicles needed.
There we go. There we go. I just got back. What did I miss? My model freaking out. That's pretty much it. Why am I just breakdancing so quick? Let me check. See, like, what is that? Weird, right? Maybe I'll reload the model. I don't know, VTube Studio's been a bit odd for me the last couple days.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. I'm not even sure. Okay, let's reload it again. No, it's still doing it. Because I don't think this is a camera issue. Let me reset it. Weird ass VTube Studio. Out trying to contain your hatred for men. Maddie. Yes, obviously. It's obviously that's what's happening. I'm going too powerful. I'm just like, my hatred only grows. Oh my god, you're right. I blame the Elder for this. They warp tainted my mom. Oh my god. I'll close down the throwing thing just to make sure it's not that. Giving me a hard time. Let's see if this works. The heavy... I'm gonna have to put her down, guys. I think she's broken. Okay. Disconnect. Reconnect. It's still doing... What? Okay, maybe it's this. Okay, let me reset the camera phone now. I'm doing now. What bad timing. You've been praying to the omnibus for your tech to work. Oh my god. It's a little better. No, it's like flickering. Okay. Let me reset this. It doesn't feel too hot. It's on like 1% power. What the hell? Why is it so low? Well, this is gonna be awkward real quick if I disconnect. You decided to rebel. Is this the AI? We were talking major shit about AI. Maybe. Incense and holy oils. Have I prayed to the god? The god of tech? Okay, it's a little clunky now, but okay, that's a bit better. It must have been the mobile portion that was scuffing up then. That's one downside of it. You can never fully tell what is what. AI is learning. It's trying to stop you getting to virtual waifus, guys. You heard it here first. Okay, let's do it now.
Throughout the crusade, he slowly reunited with his sons, and he recruited them to his cause. And, luckily for him, most of the Primarchs gained rule of their worlds, or even systems, making those freebies for the Emperor's conquest. One of the first Primarchs he came across was the 16th Primarch, Horus Lupercal.
Is that his real name, Lupercal? Horus Lupercal?
And Horus proved to be the best Primarch of all, and the Emperor's favorite. Horus was not only a great warrior, but he was an extremely charismatic leader and skilled tactician. He was one of the most successful Primarchs in...
My phone just turned itself off. Oh my god. Oh god. Because it wasn't charging. Because I have it plugged into the charger and it wasn't charging. Oh my lordy. Okay, we'll let that charge and I'll just bring up the reactive. Oh my god. Hey vibe. Welcome in. Scuff, yeah, I'm just scuff maxing. Exactly, you're right. I just had to put my Primarch spin on it, okay? You're right. Let me bring this up. This was celestial, like, warp approved, guys. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay, this... 1 second. I rarely use this. I don't think I have one set up. I'll just have to... Okay, that is Envtuber Plus. Done. Hehe. Hello, guys. Welcome. I am Envtuber now. I come out when the scuff is too strong. Don't worry, I know broken. I just forgot what layer I have to do this. He fine. Okay, there. We'll let the phone charge a bit. This is what I sub for. The scuff, maximum scuff. Okay, all hail the Emperor. Let's get to work, boys. Oh yeah, this is a Envtuber Plus. So this is a proper Envtuber that I never use because I only use it for scuff.
All their conquest. He was wholly devoted to the Emperor, and he was one of the few Primarchs to be almost universally respected among his brothers. Due to this, the Emperor would have...
And he's like a fan favorite between all the furries. I don't know, when I worked at the store, a lot of people love Horus. That's definitely something I saw.
Eventually crowned Horus War Master, taking the Emperor's place leading the Great Crusade so that the Emperor could focus on developing his secret webway project. And this was great. Horus was the obvious pick for War Master, and he did a great job. Then, sometime after that, the Primarchs and the Emperor held the Counts of Nicaea, which resulted in the banning of the use of psychic powers. This will be important later, so...
No, it's really called the banning of the nerds! No nerds allowed! Because I don't know why, like, in most, like, fantasy especially, like, wizard powers, psychic powers, or any kind of magic is seen as the nerd route. That's for the nerds.
Keep it in mind. Also important is that the Primarch Lorgar wrote the Lucidio Divinitatis, which declared the Emperor a god. Which,
My
if you're
fucking
paying
God. I just
attention,
spilled my
is
cold drink
literally
all
against
over
everything
myself.
that the Emperor stands for, so he banned Lorgar from worshipping him. But you know what they say, worshippers gonna worship on a warship. And
When you hate someone so much, you ban them from worshipping you. Like, I fucking hate that guy.
on the planet Acadia, Lorgar met a demon prince who convinced Lorgar to join Chaos and betray the Emperor. After doing so, he genocided the Cadians to cover his tracks, and the planet was later recolonized by loyalist Imperials. Then, unfortunately, one day, Horus would get mortally wounded by an evil-ass dagger, gifted to a rebel leader by the son of Lorgar, Erebus, everyone's favorite little guy. After being wounded, Horus made a pact with mysterious dark powers to survive his wound, officially beginning his fall. Magnus, being a powerful psyker, forced
Oh, I didn't know he had like a reason. I thought he just like got disillusioned with the Emperor or something. But oh, so evil dark forces is why he rebelled against the Emperor. Can I open portal to the warp, which in turn could summon demons? Yeah, that's not good.
saw Horus Heresy and set out to tell the Emperor. The fastest way to alert his father was to, quote, do nothing wrong and astrally project himself to Terra against the Emperor's express orders not to use psyker powers under any circumstance.
The psyker powers. No, guys, that's heresy. Worshipping feet is heresy. You shouldn't do that, guys. You wouldn't want to be a heretic, would you?
Whatsoever. Before even reaching the Emperor, though, Magnus would encounter a powerful psychic barrier, and in his desperation, he accepted the help of a mysterious entity to break through the barrier to alert the Emperor. But that was a trick from the god of tricks, Tzeentch, and breaking the barrier allowed a demonic incursion to destroy the Emperor's Webway project.
I just love the dadification of this. It's like, hey dad, I just want to tell you, son, no, don't marry my baby boy. That was really stupid. He's like the ultimate, I'm just a single dad that works too hard. Like, his kid's just driving him crazy.
Essentially dooming humanity. And for 10 years, the Custodians and Solar Forces fought the demons off in the War in the Webway. Meanwhile, the Emperor sent Leman Russ to bring Magnus back to Terra for his transgressions. And along the way, Horus would tell Russ that the Emperor had ordered him to change Leman's orders to kill Magnus instead of detaining him. People say Leman was dumb for this, but he really had no reason to doubt it considering that Horus was War Master, and at this point he had no reason to believe him a traitor. Plus, he hated that Magnus was so arrogant with the warp, so he happily obliged. So
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I hate that fucking guy. Hey, goddamn. Hey, Auntie, welcome in. Yeah, I had to welcome back in. So I had to change the avatar, because my phone once scuffed and then went flat. So I was just like, okay, we're going PNG mode. Okay, there we go. So we're letting it charge.
at the burning of Prospero, Magnus and his 1,000 sons were thoroughly beaten by the wolves, and Rush shattered Magnus, which concretely aligned Magnus with Chaos as Tzeentch pulled him and his legion into the warp. Soon after, Horus launched the Horus Heresy at Isstvan III, killing the loyalists among his legion, the Death Guard, World Eaters, and Emperor's children. Fortunately, loyalist death.
Oh, I always thought Magnus with his giant ego went willingly, but it sounds like, oh, I thought I was betrayed, so I went to the dark side. You know, like misunderstanding, then turned evil. Is that kind of how it was? Like, I guess I kind of didn't get it the other times. Hey, Maskman, thanks for all. Welcome to the Delinquents.
Guard Nathaniel Garo was able to escape and warn Terra of the betrayal, causing a retaliation force to be sent by Dorn to intercept Horus on Isstvan V. Nearly all of the Salamanders, Raven Guard, Word Bearers, Night Lords, Alpha Legion, Iron Warriors, and Iron Hands were sent to the planet. After some fierce fighting, the Word Bearers, Night Lords, Alpha Legion, and Iron Warriors revealed that they too were traitors and ambushed the 3 Loyalist legions, killing Ferrus Manus and nearly wiping out all 3 of the legions. This was crucial to Horus's efforts as the Loyalist forces were essentially down 3 legions, and when he was War Master, Horus also diverted the best gear and resources to...
I looked at the side to read the what? Hey, Maskman, and I was like, why does he have bunny ears on? Like, I looked to the side and I realized seen it was me. I was like, wait, why does this Primarch have bunny ears? It's like, it's about to be my favorite. It was just me covering it up.
His allied traders. This meant that the smaller trader force was able to even the odds and gain valuable allies like half of the Mechanicus to wage war on the Imperium. So then, the Horus Heresy happened. Lots of Space Marine battles and Primarch drama, yada yada. This all culminated in the fateful Siege of Terra. As the Terran forces clashed with the Traitor Legion and Demon Hordes, the Emperor, Dorn, and Sanguinius teleported onto Horus's flagship to kill him once and for all. Here, Sanguinius was brutally killed by Horus, and the Emperor dueled his son. Horus had the power of all 4 Chaos Gods coursing through his veins.
It's a dead Sanguinius pose, and no links in the chat, homie.
And he mortally wounded the Emperor. But the Emperor blasted Horus with a giant psychic attack that deleted his soul and earned the Imperium a Pyrrhic victory. Dorn brought the fatally wounded Emperor to Terra and put him on the Golden Throne to keep him alive.
Oh my god, when you're so mad you delete their soul.
The Astronomicon and keep the demons at bay. The Emperor was technically alive, but he might as well have been dead as he was essentially a big psychic battery for the throne. Once Horus was vanquished, though, the Ultramarine
Reasonable crash out. I guess he did betray him.
And Dark Angels arrived in the system, and with their huge armies, they were able to beat back the remaining traitors. Then, Guilliman took control of the Imperium, enacted crucial changes to prevent another heresy of large scale, came into conflict with some of his brothers, most notably Dorn, due to said changes, but Dorn eventually relented as he didn't want a second civil war. Meanwhile, the traitors scattered and broke into warbands due to a lack of leadership and infighting. Additionally, the traitor Primarchs retreated into the warp, and the loyalist ones also went off someplace one by one, including Guilliman getting mortally wounded by a demon Fulgrim and put into stasis. And so, with the...
That's how I think of stasis. Just go nap. Just go nap. Okay, wait. Corn cares not from whence the blood flows, only that it flows. Does he just like do tons of chaos?
Emperor essentially dead and most of Primarchs gone, just like how George Washington's final wish was for America to not make political parties, and they honored their legendary leader by immediately ignoring that. The Imperium honored their legendary leader by immediately ignoring his wishes and creating the Imperial cult, based on Lorgar's Lacidio
Was it really like the first thing was this like, no religion, please?
in an honest, and worshiping the Emperor as a god and martyr, setting the Imperium on its path of stagnation and decline. And then after that, the Battle of Fang, War of the Beast, Age of Apostasy, yada yada, a bunch of relatively unimportant filler to get us to our favorite setting ever, Warhammer 40k. Woo! Warhammer is a lot cooler than 30k because we got aliens, baby. Whoa!
I feel like statement would be a fight between some people. They would be like, because I feel like the 30k has a lot of lovers and 40k has a lot of lovers, and they would definitely fight about this. The heavy flavor.
I mean, 30k also had aliens, but there were non-threat side characters after the Triumph of Olinor. But anyways, by this time, the galaxy is just crazy style, with endless wars going on all over the place, along with the threat of chaos.
I like how he's just put a wolf head on. It's like, yeah, there we go.
The Orcs regained prominence, the Eldar occasionally waged wars, the Tau Empire formed, the Tyranids were attracted to the galaxy, and the Necrons finally began to wake up again. The perfect setting for a war game with factions.
Pretty sure that Necron has boobs. I'm 80% sure. Like, damn Inquisitors. It's always the Inquisition, guys.
Constantly fighting and doomed to a slow decline. And then, one fateful day, Abaddon finally destroyed Cadia, which had since become the second most important Imperial world after Terra, since it defended the gate of the Eye of Terror from the constant chaos forces leaking out for 10,000 years. By destroying Cadia, the Eye of Terror was able to split the galaxy asunder with the Great Rift, spelling a new age of grim darkness and the Imperium's inevitable doom.
I'm sorry, just the SMH. The Emperor is so stupid. Why would you trust a man named Horus Heresy? It's literally in his... Like, that's what it was like when they said his last name in this or whatever. I don't even know if that's his kind of last name. I was like, I don't know why, but my brain was just going, yeah, his last name is Heresy, without even thinking about it.
Oh, except luckily the Imperiums were able to revive Rabute Gilliman from his being dead nap, and right before he died, he luckily commissioned a giant legion of Primaris Marines who are the biggest, bestest, most powerful Marines ever, and they were able to fight back chaos, and good old Brother the Lion also woke up from his little nap a little bit later to wreck ass in Imperium Nihilus. And you can rest assured that probably all the Primarchs will come back and earn $1 billion gazillion and start Horus Heresy Part 2. Because people seem to want that for some reason. But yeah, that's the basics, and all you need to know to get into the lore of the greatest setting of all time, Warhammer 40k. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I hope this video can help people get their foot into this.
We're all making. I like how there's this rules attempt work. We can figure out what faction you like. The rulebook low blurbs. Do videos are a good source of basics, then get that codex. Money. Puh. Characters most intrigue you and read their novels. I think YouTube vids mine, but otherwise, I bet there's like tons of ASMRs of people reading like these books. I'd have to imagine so. And the 40k masses will love it.
Amazing hobby. Anyways, thank you for watching. Big thanks to the patrons who help me make these cool videos. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and consider sharing to all your 40k timeline friends. Thanks.
And I wish 40k people don't have friends. They have people to argue with. It's slightly different, guys. Let's see if Loom's awake. Or he's just like, what the fuck, bitch? Okay, ready. There we go. He's gonna be like, this wasn't 30 minutes, bitch. Revival money and the 40k masses will love it. Exactly. That's the thing. I feel like that's a mix of is if it's for money or if it's for not. Like what some of their choices really might have all been copied. Would it be? I guess maybe it would be behind Patreon, like paywalls. Coming to the Patreon now, reading codexes. God, I'm too poor to do it for free because codexes are expensive. Yeah, that'd be such a dick move, wouldn't it? From 40k, like from Games Workshop. I know. Yeah, I remember like from working there for a bit, they're absolutely ruthless. Like they'll try and find any reason to take away your, because okay, in Australia at least, I can't do head pats. I'm on the PNG. In Australia at least, trying to get a contract with 40k to sell 40k, to Games Workshop stuff is actually very difficult because in Australia they're trying to push their own store. Oh, Games Workshop store. Go to your Games Workshop store. Don't buy it from someone else. So trying to get a contract for an individual store is kind of a pain in the ass. So they try and find a reason, any reason to take it away from you because a lot of contracts are for, forever. Over there. So they literally try and take it away from you if they think you're selling knockoff models or anything, or they think something is in too direct competition, but usually most store owners just tell them to fuck off. But that is like a huge problem. It's the same like rules with Warhammer tournaments. They try and like enforce all these crazy rules for the tournaments at these individual stores. It's very annoying, but and it's just because like Games Workshop's like it's my way or the highway mentality with it. Can't throw anything at me when I'm a PNG tuber, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna ring Loom. See if it works. Okay, guys, let's set up for some. What the hell was that sound, man?
Error? What do you mean, sound?
Yeah, I just like I answered and it was like, oh, you okay?
I'm okay.
Tell me you heard that, guys. Tell me. That won't stop me
This
from.
fish going crazy.
No, bro, it was such a weird sound. I was like, what are you doing behind there, buddy?
Huh?
It's just like he's saying he was watching anime, not the kind of anime.
I was watching some peak anime, actually.
Okay, tell us, what was the peak anime?
It was Sentenced to be a Hero. Absolute banger show.
Oh yeah. I think I've
no
watched
idea
4
where this
episodes
show
of
came
it.
from, but it was so fucking good.
I think it's a light novel turned manga. I could be wrong, but yeah.
Like, the budget on this must be insane compared to, like, everything else that's currently airing outside of maybe JJK.
It might
So
be they give 2 shits about it.
Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah, I love it when they actually give a crap. I'm just on a PNG tuber for a second because I'm my phone went kaput. Talk.
Classic.
There we go. Yeah, classic. That's why it took a bit longer. There we go. I'm just making sure you light up
Alright, alright.
next to my big head.
Thanks to your fatted.
Look how cute Loom looks here, guys. I'm so glad I got him this. Then he can use it for
the bear paws. Do not point out the bear paw.
You're the one who points it out.
No furries here. No furries.
Oh my god. Hey, Kurgan Wang, welcome in. Hey, how you going, homie? Okay, we're gonna do some Spice Marines. Yeah.
Slay some heretic scum.
Yeah, because this is one of the things I wanted to actually continue the playthrough for. So, though Rox is gonna be like, this doesn't count. This doesn't count as a finished game.
Well, the campaign is to Fallout. The campaign for this is like 3 hours long. It's like tiny.
What? I swear we played way more.
I don't know why you put Fallout as one of your games to finish. You're not gonna finish that.
What? I have until July.
What's the, does anyone know the average length of Fallout? I'm pretty sure that shit is gigantic. Anyway.
Main plot. What is the main plot?
Huh? This game?
It says the public test server is currently not running. What the fuck does that mean?
Means the public test server's not running?
Yeah, but I'm launching Space Marines too.
I don't know, I just opened the game and it made me do shaders and worked, so...
Oh no.
You download the public test server and not the actual game, Del. Oh no.
This is real awkward. I don't have the game installed.
No. No
when
way.
I pressed the wrong one.
Hey, Lou, you wanna collab? Alright, I'll just see you up at 2 AM the next day, you know? Just have the game not installed, the classic. It's only 2 AM, it's okay, you know? Could be in bed right now, could be sleeping.
It's not fucking installed. It's 80 gigabytes and it's not
Oh
installed.
my god. Oh my. I know what your internet's like. That'd take me fucking 2 days, mate.
I thought, okay, I did check it was installed, but the first thing that came up was this thing that I did have installed, which is apparently, you don't see it because it says, what if that Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2? That's what I see. It says installed. I'm like, okay. And then when you hover over it, it's public test server.
That's what I gotta deal with, guys.
And I'm like, what? What? I didn't realize when I had made sure it was installed that not the game.
Professional streamer.
Yes, I am an idiot. I didn't even know I had this on my list. That's the thing. I didn't even know it was there.
VTuber not working and game not working. Oh no. What is working in this stream? Sure your brain's working?
Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Calm the fuck down.
So,
did you have total? Wait, Total Warhammer 3 is also 85 gigabytes. Fuck my life. Oh my god. All I have is Total Warhammer 1. No, that's not even installed and it's 40 gigs. Fuck my life. My Warhammer's been destroyed. I'm getting a 2 terabyte next computer.
You won't be able to download that very quickly.
Yeah. It's,
you can...
play something else.
You can do something else, or
it's at 1%.
Play League of Legends? Oh.
Why do you hurt that? Just play League, Karen.
I'm with that guy.
With that guy. Oh my god.
That's
You could finally play Yap Yap.
We could.
Because
like a party game though?
Yeah, it's supposed to have a couple. I don't know who's but you can do it with 2 people, like 2 or more. League, you guys, do you guys actually watch League?
You don't put League and half the viewers would leave. They say that, but they'd be gone instantly.
I know, right?
That.
That's why I find funny. League is like one of the most popular games, but like a lot of people, if you don't like it too, on an equal footing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah, and I'm kind of pissed off at Teamfight Tactics today. I was so close to getting promoted out of gold, and then I had 2 losses in a row, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
No. It is what it is.
I was like, I'm finally free. I'm finally stopped being gold. It's like when I tried to play ranked in real league all over again.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. You guys play League? I can just play Space it with Loom just to be obnoxious. Obnoxious!
just share screen of Advisor. Advisor POV.
It's like, I don't hate men, they play games for me.
True. Wait, why is your title about hating men anyway? What did you do today?
Okay. I made it that post about like the air quotes doxing of a VTuber where Asmongold showed that their information on stream, and it's kind of like a debate point with people if it's doxing or not, because some of the information you can find, but I don't know if all of it is.
That's still doxing.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
just being able to find just because information's public doesn't mean it's not doxing.
That's the debate
it's
everyone's having.
Incredibly doxing.
That's what I'd say. At the very least, both sides are angry, and I'd say at the very least, I'd say it's a dick move. I didn't say that in the short, obviously, because it's like a 20-second short. I haven't done the full video yet. Let me see if this is working.
I got doxed recently. It was like what's her name? Sniper Wolf doxed Jack's Films by doing that, because you can find Jack's Films address on Google by going into his business records or some shit. So it's public information, but it's still doxing if you're a public figure posting fucking someone's information.
We'll just go to just chatting while we decide this, guys. I'm sorry, my brothers. I'm a fucking idiot. But we know this.
Hell yeah, here for the React Slop. Let's go.
We're back to React Slop. Just back to my bread and butter, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, this is how you coerced me back on this stream.
Yeah.
Let's play Space Marine, guys, and then you give me all the React Slop. Let's go.
Which I'm literally in the middle of editing our last React Slops that you'd helped with. Welcome to the React Slop guy. But yeah, I agree with that. Just because it's public and you can find it, or even it's connected to you, I don't think it means you should show it. It means it's not, you're getting into their personal information. But also that I don't think it means you can show it to like thousands of people on your stream. And
you cannot.
And I think you can dox someone and not intentionally do it. Like, I'm not saying Asmongold's evil, but is it doxing kind of thing? Because some people accidentally dox someone and they don't mean it, you know what I mean? And that's fair too.
I don't know this drama, so I have no idea if it was actually doxing or if he just made a mistake and doxed by accident or something. I don't know. Yeah,
well, I do know he doesn't seem to care, was his response, but that's about it.
Classic.
Name was on their Twitter, and the VTuber's name was on their Twitter. It was on their separate Twitter that I don't know what they mean by connected when they say connected to their Twitter. Like, does they mean that there was a link to their separate account, or was it just connected through the account?
I just lead to you hating men, though.
Oh, because some guys were commenting on it saying I am usually like, I've gotten in trouble. She's gotten in trouble before in the past for not doing enough research, which I have never been in trouble in the past for not doing enough research. If anything, most people praise me for how much information I put in them. Like, I don't cut things out, even though videos are long. And that's the thing. So I don't think...
They've some long-time fans. They've been watching a long time.
They've been hating a long time.
They've been hate watching.
But that is the thing that I find funny about it. And they're like, yeah, I watched her shoe and head reaction. She hates men. She hates men. And a couple guys said
chat right now.
Yeah, I found that hilarious. But I do know my shoe and head ones are controversial, or like mid. Some people hate it, some people like it, kind of thing.
I don't know much about shoe and head. I haven't really seen much about her. I've just seen the stuff on your stream specifically. Outside of that, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, like I probably wouldn't watch most of them if I didn't react to them, because I feel like I feel like if you don't agree with her, or anyone who watches her are mad, even if it's something reasonable.
Content like all politically stuff? Like, I don't really know what she does.
Political mixed with like kind of men's rights mixed with like topics on the internet. But I feel like she's not as just one way leaning as people say, but I do think sometimes she does have a little, like, she knows who her audience is and she leans into it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's as bad as like a lot of people say her content is. But I would say she does a lot of politics, and I usually dodge those because I don't do that much American politics stuff. And at some point, it just sounds the same, you know? They're complaining about the same thing. Oh, watching those reacts didn't find you offensive. She has been towing multiple lines for years intentionally. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I would say, like, she goes back and forward, and I guess that makes her a midliner with a lean in this. But no, it's just people. We're talking about shoe on head because one of the guys that said I hate men mentioned my shoe on head reacts or something, and my comments replies are just gibberish, asinine, and like aggressive. And I was like, what? apparently I'm aggressive. I honestly feel like a lot of people on the internet is just like, you didn't agree with me, stop being aggressive with me right now.
Why half your banging tweets always referencing Asmongold in some way?
I know. I don't even mean to, but the only one that didn't bag, that people said, one guy did say it was sexist on there. I just don't like mediocre men or something, because I said
mediocre men.
Because I said the wanting to bang Asmongold as a VTuber, like attention thing, it has to be studied, because obviously I elaborated in the second comment was that I just don't believe someone would date Asmongold, like, seriously, like, without knowing him at all, like, as a person, just because, like, literally, he doesn't brush his teeth. Come on, are we saying how standards are so low we don't want hygiene? Like, he doesn't shower, he doesn't brush his teeth, he sleeps next to dead rodents. Like, that's the part that goes, I don't believe people would date him, realistically. Like, you're either saying this because of money or clout, because, like, there's no way. No way.
Past girlfriends on his stream that were definitely there not for his looks.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people say anyway. Especially, from what I've heard, he's not the best boyfriend, from even his own description. Because he won't clean up.
Take care of himself very well. He's not going to look after somebody else very well, is he?
Yeah, because he doesn't clean up after himself, and he said girlfriends have tried to help him, and he just won't have it. Like, as in clean up his house or tidy up and take care of him. And he's like, I just won't have that kind of thing. So what I can tell, it's very even if you're, I guess there's people out there that does like, I can fix him. I understand that. Like, that can
the I can fix it.
Yeah, because that's literally for men and women. There's two types of men and women. There is people that are literally attracted to people like I can fix. Like, that is their entire spectrum of attractive. I can fix them. To have a clean, poor boyfriend. Oh, exactly. Yes, I would prefer a poor boyfriend that bathes.
Oh, this tweet did be. You got 65,000 people saw this. Oh my god.
I hate my life.
70 comments. Oh my goodness.
Like, fixer upper man, exactly. And we all know the guy.
Bookmarking this though, anyway.
Oh, someone said I should be sued for libel for it too.
Oh, of course.
And I was like, bro, he's like tagging Asmongold to sue me, and I was like, bro, you do know no one is gonna sue a VTuber over libel.
I'm sure Asmongold's on Twitter right now, looking through his replies, looking for that one. He's gonna get your ass.
He's just gonna sue me.
Sue the Australian VTuber.
And yet he still has. He did clean up his house recently, so that's good for him. That's the thing. That's good for him in his life. So that's something. So, but that is the thing. As a fixer, can confirm. CPO is like, I have this sickness. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of people that like fixer uppers are aware of it too, but they can't stop themselves. Like, I can't stop though.
You're telling me I should put on my Tinder something about being completely ill or something? You can fix me.
I can manipulate and make him mine. Is that? Do you mean is that the fixer up, or is that like someone who likes? Is that like an attraction thing? Some people's like, I can manipulate that person. The White Knight one. I feel like that's the equivalent of I can fix them too, but not. They don't automatically want to fix them. You know, the guy that wants someone who's broken and kind of like unstable, and they want to take care of them because they're just such a fucking mess. Like, the guy just wants to protect her and take care of her, kind of thing. I've had some friends like that, and I'm just like, it's hard to watch. Hey,
And these
fat boy.
comments are really roasting you. Holy.
Yeah, I
Where's the
thought
positive comments at?
there's very few. I'm gonna be.
Damn, nobody's happy in here.
Scheme
Oh
of
my
things, you
God.
calling him unattractive shouldn't even register. His line seems to be more about actual threats. Well, that's the thing. I'm not even saying Asmongold is unattractive or whatever. I don't think that's like relevant to, especially for me, someone's attractiveness. It's the same thing as his money doesn't factor into to making him more attractive. But the main thing is, I would not want to kiss a man that does not brush his teeth, and that makes it a no-go, like straight away. That's a no.
The lower I go.
And that's the thing.
The lower I go, the worse they get.
Okay, fine. Okay, see, let's look at them because you're going through them, you asshole. Let's name and shame myself. I'm gonna fucking. Oh my god.
You dumb? Question mark?
You
no
dumb.
retard. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Similar to game like how to fix your boyfriend. How to fix your streamer boyfriend. Smelly streamer boyfriend fix him simulator. Gold mine. I feel the gold mine coming on, guys. But yeah, so people were really mad about that one too, because I was like, they thought I was automatically saying he was unattractive. I don't know why people's like, oh, you won't date them. Oh, you must think they're ugly and you're better than them. It's like, there's other reasons you cannot date someone. But it's just, I feel like the bare minimum is hygiene, so that's why I was like, I don't believe this. Ew, it's my gold mine. Beat me to it, Auntie. Exactly. Like, would a guy date a chick that didn't brush her teeth or shower? I really doubt it.
You want to share screen? I haven't actually
Sure.
seen this TikTok yet, or this short,
Oh
or
my God.
whatever it's called. Is it real? What are they called on Twitter?
I guess it's a reel. It's just a repost of my YouTube reel. That's what's even dumber. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh my fucking god. It definitely, but that's the thing. Every time I mention Asmongold, it ends up in the wrong sphere of non-VTuber watchers. Because most of these people are non-VTuber watchers, from what I can tell. A face connect. Yeah, it's because it's like midnight and I was checking them and I fixed all the Asmongold ones because it was calling him Asmongard or something. Asmongard, yes, hilarious. But so I fixed those ones, but I wasn't even paying attention to the face connect ones in Pippa. Dumbass. And everyone's like, is this AI? Is it AI woman? And it's like, oh my god, fuck my life. No one ever pays attention to anything I do. And the one time I have a fuck up in it, of course, it's what? It's like, pay attention.
Bill. Using AI, shake my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, having basic hygiene standards. That's the thing. Like, I feel like we've seen enough of the internet to be traumatized by hygiene standards. Like what happens when you actually don't bathe, kind of thing. You're just like, oh. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even care about like dressing or something like that, but bathe, guys. That's like very basic. As you don't get a hate Guna from this. Oh god, I hate Guna. Okay, this is what I did.
Asmongold and
I'd
VTuber
say it.
community are beefing again, with mainly the VTuber community hating on Asmongold as he allegedly doxed one of the FaZe Connect members.
Do you hear the word allegedly? Guys, hear that word allegedly?
It sounds like it's a news report right now.
Of leaked documents, resulting in many FaZe members unfollowing Asmongold on Twitter, including Pippa. Though we really don't know in the end why they unfollowed Asmongold. Though it's not a surprise they did, as doxing is a very serious topic in the VTuber community. What do you think, guys? Was Asmongold in the wrong here, or are VTuber fans overreacting?
I can't believe
Why are you getting hate? It sounds like it's a news report. You're just like reporting on a news thing. I don't understand.
Welcome to my hell, bro.
You literally.
I use the short.
Read like the. I don't understand.
That's the thing. I use the shorts to go like, this is the situation. I don't give opinions and I don't go into tons of details. I literally just go, here's a quick snippet of what happened.
It's literally a question. The entire thing was a question.
I was questioning myself. It's like, was I too direct in there? But no. I literally said, I literally did say like, supposedly or whatever, or it's like, Jesus.
Damn.
Asmon
viewers would be all over Twitter though. I didn't see a single
I need to shower
person,
at least once a day.
going against Asmon down there.
Hey, Moist. Yeah, I agree. I shower once a day, unless I go swimming. Or a bruh. Oh, I just remember that chick who was on My Strain Addiction. And she's like, I'm addicted to like not showering and rubbing my vagina juices on myself for pheromones.
What are you saying?
That was on that was on My Strange Addiction. And she thought that her smell drew men in. That's what it's like. I need the pheromones. And it just reminds
right now.
and it reminds me of that, where it's just like my pheromones just draw. I need it to draw in a man. It reminds me of that.
What the fuck?
Did it? No, it didn't.
Yeah, what do I say?
We should watch that actually, but I'll show you the responses I'm getting to this video, guys. So this video, dude, this is the only positive one. Dude, Asmongold is hardly ever in the right, like ever. I don't know why he docks those over 50-year-old men with the voice changes. So weird and disrespectful. And I'm like, that joke is hella age.
Isn't Asmon like a VTuber? Not a stan. Like, isn't Asmon actually like a fan of VTubers to an extent? I think he doesn't like.
He doesn't dislike them, yeah.
Yeah, weird.
No,
like VTuber friends actually, but anyway.
No, he didn't. Information that is publicly available is not doxing. The VTuber culture's bullshit does not translate into the real world. I still think it's a
This
dick
is just
move.
not true.
Yeah, I still think there's like a dick move, kind of. And frankly, if you don't want your information out there, don't put it out there, and don't do things where photos of you might be taken, like softcore porn or whatever it is. So if you take photos of yourself, you deserve it, guys. If you get nudes leaked, you deserve it. If AI makes porn of you, you deserve it. Because they're pretty much using the thing of, it's your own fault. If something bad happens to you, it's your own fault. Because you shouldn't have done it, you dumb slut.
Alright. Okay, sure.
Sven, he posted a pic of him eating food and watching Shy Lily. Yeah, I knew he at least watched Shy Lily and stuff. That's the thing, I actually find Asmongold's non-political stuff funny. Like, I think he's the thing, she did the thing and it was uploaded. So if something is uploaded by you, it's public.
It was leaked then.
And other people connected it to her.
Okay, so it was leaked information then.
Yeah, that's the distinction. If you take a pic and no one knows it until you tell them, it's you. Actually, because
it was uploaded. Yeah,
this dude speak funny, but I disagree kind of on that. Yet in several, we're trying to figure out the pie type. Like, I don't think if someone goes, like, if someone found my Facebook account, my private one that's privated, like, pretended to be their relative and tried to get into it, and like tried to connect it to my VTuber, is that public information, or did it leaked?
I've had situations where I've had stuff leaked that wasn't that anyone leaked, but it wasn't because of anything I did either.
Yeah,
because I had my Steam profile was public. Someone followed my Steam, went to my friends list, found someone that I played with regularly, saw that their Facebook was on their Steam page. I don't know why you had your Facebook on your fucking Steam page, but anyway, and they connected to him, so they knew what town I lived in. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
thanks that creepy person.
Yeah, it's like saying, oh, well, there's a registration under your name and it has your address there. It's not leaked. It's public in the government website. It's like, fuck off.
Like, going by this guy's logic, that I would be the person that was liable for that dox there because I had my friend on Steam.
Yeah,
it was a friend.
I find it weird.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, pretty much stalking. Well, if they got stalked and their information got linked, that's really their own fault. Like, most people...
It's like fucking watching any Rainbow video. You know Rainbow, the what's this? It's the Street View thing. He's a geoguesser. He's a geoguesser guy, and he's like all the famous geoguesser clips from him doing absurd geoguesser finds. It's like saying, like, if that guy looked at a photo and tracked down the exact location of some like a picture of a photo in the sky, and he tracked it down to the exact location, that'd be the person who uploaded its fault for uploading a picture of the sky. It's like, if someone's out here doing stalking and like actually going deep diving to find stuff, it's no.
The Renters is gonna be cancelled. Should we now or later? Salute now or later. I'm already gone, guys. Is with the person, not with all the malicious people around. I know, right? That's the thing. I find it, it's a weird leap in logic. Like, if she actually had it, like, in her bio on her account, I could get that. But if it's just, like, she had the account connected to log into the Bezelia, I don't think that's good enough either of a reason to say, like, oh, yeah, it was publicly made by her. Really? It's like, I don't think so. Also,
to be fair, I don't really know the actual... Like, I don't know the story behind this. I don't even know, like, what the information was or where they got it from.
I'm trying to find non-censored ones.
On this. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
so.
That's the thing. That's why I released this one, because I'm still trying to find the uncensored ones so I can form an opinion. I won't show them, but so I can form an opinion on the information that was actually leaked. But most of it around is censored, so it's very kind of difficult. But, and that's the thing. Asmongold isn't saying this himself. These people are just trying to back up the idea, but a lot of people are just saying they hate her, so she deserves it in here. But also funny story with the GeoGuessr thing. Like literally, when I was playing GeoGuessr, it pulled up the street I lived on.
Oh, by complete accident?
Yes, by complete accident, and I played it off with I used to live around here, man.
It randomly found your street? That's
It randomly
crazy.
found my street.
That's fucking... Holy shit.
But I don't live there. I don't live there anymore, but at the time I did. So I was like, I don't know what this is.
That is fucking crazy.
Just randomly, some random bogan-ass place in Australia.
But one place you might actually find on GeoGuessr.
Yeah. Especially after university. Yes. Sarah seems to know a bit more about the situation. Can we look at his post? Yeah, sure. Okay. That's the thing. I need to clarify if this is real. In name is tied to her other account. That's the thing. People say this tied, and I don't know what tied. How do people just know? Is it in her bio? Like, how is
where
it
does
tied?
This tied come from? What was tied to?
It is not a personal account either. It has a few thousand followers, and people in the VTubing space have known about this account since before she even joined FaZe. That's the thing. No. And personal, it doesn't mean it's not personal just because it has followers. So I need to know too.
I'm more curious about how Asmund himself docs this information. Did he say his VTuber is named Clara or something on stream? He actually
he read a Reddit document of many pages with personal information of hers that had been going around or something. And he read it on stream.
Yeah, that doesn't sound okay.
Yeah, that's why people say that. That's why I say it's like it doesn't automatically mean he did it badly. It's just like the story is mainly that he put too much information on his stream.
I would say if all that information was being publicly shared by other creators, like it was more widely known at that point because it just already gone viral at that point, then I wouldn't say
that's the thing.
Necessarily doxed it.
I don't think it was viral yet. It was just on Reddit, pretty much. But if you're really, really into the VTubing or a fan of FaZe Connect, you may know what it is. That's the thing. Like, I didn't know this information was out there. That's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people that are really into VTubers think everyone knows this information. Is like, no, only the people that are really, really, really into VTubers know this stuff.
I mean, I guess also, to be fair, it wouldn't really matter if it went to the wider audience because they're not the ones that'll be doing the stalking or looking her up or anything like that. It'd be the VTuber viewers and stuff because that's the people interested in VTubers, obviously.
Yeah. I think that's why most people's complaint is just that he did it in his humongous audience. Is there while he did it? Like, that's the main thing. It just exposed it to thousands upon thousands of more people. There were VTubers stating that they weren't too much into hygiene either. And that's why I say I won't date them either. Mommy, you are babes. That I agree too. Like, that's why I'm not into the girl rot thing, you know, where they're into rotting or whatever. Like, oh, that one that's like, oh yeah, I pissed myself drunk and then slept in my piss. And I haven't bathed in 2 days. And I'm like, woman, Jesus Christ.
What?
It's like, woman, I can't with you. Yeah, she posted that on Twitter. It reminds me, I was like, one time I was in VR and some drunk girl was trying to pee in a bottle because she didn't want to go into the other room, and she ended up pissing all over her gamer chair.
Oh god! I mean, at least that's the kind of DJ I'd expect, you know. But sleeping and then staying in 2 days is another level of fucking bizarre.
Yeah, because he was like known. She was like a known alcoholic. I think it's the one that ended up having like 8 boyfriends or something.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it's Elvin Psyop or someone else. I can't remember. I get them mixed up.
Lucky guys, I guess.
I don't think it was engagement. But that's the thing when someone is like someone who says a lot of stuff. You have no idea if it's true or not. So, who knows? We don't really know. That gets you bad enough and men you stink to act like the light smelling salts. Maybe. But to be fair, my main thought with a lot of these is like, man, they would stink. But apparently it doesn't. He searched her name and it was the top post. No, someone posted it into his Reddit, like R. Asmongold or something, or linked it to it. And so when he was reading through his Reddit, he read through it. So that's the thing. I don't think it was like a malicious act. He went out of his way to dox her. He happened to put way too much information on his stream.
I'd be very hesitant to call it a dox if it was. I'd have to really like see how viral it was beforehand. Like if it was only in the VTuber community, even if it was like there's tons of content creators already talking about it from VTuber side of things or something, or there's VTuber news already talking about it.
I don't think they were.
It wasn't really a dox thing.
But
if it was like he was the one that was the one that made it like known to a large audience of people as opposed to just a small group of redditors that were just being creepy.
Yeah, and I guess that's the thing, that it's language, right? Because some people's like, anything that is leaking information on purpose or not is doxing. It's just not, it's accidental doxing. But some people, I don't know what you call it when you accidentally spread more information, private information about someone. Top of a Reddit, gotcha. Yeah. So he was like reading through his Reddit stuff. That get you bad enough. At a bar, dude. Hey, baby, you're here often, girl. Yes, I am. Pause, because I'm an alcoholic. Faints. Oh my fuck. Not that one. Fucking Christ. Okay. Let me continue. Is it a taboo to talk about past lives or other lives of VTubers? Yes, but that only applies to the people who watch VTubers. It's not a taboo. I would say it's kind of I would say it's a dick move. Like, if this was Garagura, like, they would be like, and people were trying to connect her to her past life, even if they were a normie, they would be up in arms about it. And that's my opinion about it. As like, that would be, if it was the right person, I do think they would be more mad about it. But because she's generally disliked, because on her private account, she was making fun of the Charlie Kirk situation. So everyone's mad at her. Because she's a libtard. According to them.
I was like, this person's acting like normies don't have a brain cell.
That's what I think.
I think it's pretty clear,
like,
without being in a VTuber space, that you don't look up any streamer's information and try to find out stuff.
Yeah,
it's not
like
shown or
I feel like
about.
YouTubers, it's a bad thing too to try to connect their real name with their YouTuber self or whatever, right?
Like, I'm sure Aslan should have known better for this, I think, but like, he's probably got friends that have had private information or names or something in the past that he wouldn't want people to know about or whatever, and just shouldn't be sharing it around or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because people are unsure about his thoughts on this, because he hasn't really commented on the Pippa situation and other stuff, I'm afraid. Honestly, his takes are really mixed for me. Like, I don't like a lot, and some are fine, kind of thing. But, like, he hasn't commented on it at all, and I don't know how much he knows the Phase Connect girls to really say. And then people just saying there's no idol Connor stuff, and this is the guy who said I should get sued. Honestly, Asmongold should sue Erundel for libel. These people lie, deceive, and engage in these antics constantly. Who's the fuck is these people?
Did this guy watch the video? This guy's a bot.
And they won't stop until there are consequences. Same as his suing that other guy who deleted his account. Who the hell did Asmongold sue?
Nobody.
Yeah. Hey Trickster, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Delinquents.
Isn't Asmon on like his lawsuits more to do with fucking like Miskif or something right now? I don't think it's any.
Yeah, I think there's one
against
against
him.
him.
About. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a bot account, though. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Literally, only VTuber fans care about PL taboo. Plus, Clara's alt was such an open secret that
it is so stupid.
Upon it's by accident.
It's like if like a popular streamer doesn't use face cam, like Lyric or someone had showed their face on stream, like, or not
you
show
shouldn't
their face
share
on
it
stream.
around.
Didn't want their you shouldn't be showing around someone's face. It's not like this is some VTuber taboo thing. It's like if someone has their information private as a streamer, you don't share it around.
Yeah, I
it's
agree. It was kind of like the people with the corpse husband or whatever. He doesn't show his face, and people were trying to theorize about his face, and people were saying like, that's a fucking shitty thing to do. You got suspended for hate speech? For what? Misinformation error. You seem to be defending that human garbage, Clara. Apparently, because she's human garbage, because she didn't like Charlie Kirk and made jokes about his dad. Yeah, edgy streamer girls make edgy jokes.
Edgy?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what they expect from people who do edgy humor. It's like, are they just only supposed to do edgy humor about things you are fine about doing edgy humor about? Someone tried to call Asmongold out as a PDF when the girl he was shown with was over 20 at the time, and Asmon said he was considering suing. Oh, is that the one where they were like trying to say this Asian girl he like went out to lunch with once was like 17, and it was just like clickbait? It was one of those clickbait fucking Twitter accounts, wasn't it? That like always twists clips and information just for clicks. And I remember that, actually, but she's actually like 27 or something, right? Yeah. People have been calling out those accounts like crazy because they just make shit up. Are you seriously accusing Asmund of doxing? You better have proof before you have something like that.
This wasn't even in the video. You ended it with a fucking question. Oh my god.
Skill
It's not that you replied to it. That wasn't an accusation. She was simply asking what people thought. That's exactly what it was. Oh, hold up. It's the same guy again. The guy who told you
Of
get
course.
sued.
Yeah. Huh? Where did I accuse him? Huh? Erundel is now pretending she wasn't doing so. She was merely asking.
But it's in the video. What are you pretending?
I feel like I was going insane. Like, it's just not asking questions. They ran licking account.
Following it up with
Ears deleted.
misrepresentation,
They
thinly veiled accusations, and libel
libel
somehow protects her from being held accountable. Ooh.
And this is, I'm literally talking about what other people were saying about the situation, which is so funny.
It's a long time as an viewer, I'm guessing, is a World of Warcraft picture as his profile.
He'd briefly go over them unfollowing. It was more or less he didn't know if it was a phase or them willing to. And that's exactly what I say at the end, is that we don't really know why, other than they did. And, but like, what am I, the follow police? Like, Gamersoft is better from my needs. Gamersoft, are we talking? Wait, code again. I was just disappointed by a VTuber I used to watch. Apparently, he just joined Advanced as a partner after what they did is wild. Personal choice. Sponsor is a sponsor. I won't judge anyone for it. It's fine. But to be fair, I also, my opinion is mixed on the Advanced GG because, like, as we have talked about, Rev is a bit of a bulldog. So, and so my mix is like something was like he's losing sponsors every now and again because of his bulldog mentality, not just because of his side of it. But I do agree that you know, equal thing. Other people that pick fights online should be held to the same standard, you know?
Equal thing, yes.
It's an equal thing, you know? Like, if they're gonna get rid of people for always picking fights online and shit like that, that should be a rule in general. But I don't know what happened behind the scenes, because Rev said he was gonna comment on it, and then said, I'm not going to. So, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I don't drink energy, like, things, so that's why I don't have any sponsor for them, unless, like, a lot of my viewers end up watching it. It's like, oh, can we get a Gamershops code or something? Then I might, but personally, nah. So, it's not something that affects me, but I can kind of see, like, if someone was made aware of Rev's behavior, why a sponsor may not want him. So, but the situation was just a fucking mess, in my opinion.
What was this drama about? Was a sponsor dropping or something and
Yeah.
feel mad at the sponsor for dropping him?
Yes, he dropped his wife and him, and they're both, like, very right-wing, new Christians, stuff like that. But Rev has always kind of, like, picked fights online.
So why are people mad at the sponsor for that? I don't...
Oh, because people came out asking them to drop him, and then he dropped him. It's because someone called Lala, a VTuber, said fuck ice, and so he started, like, replying to her, like, calling her, like, a hypocrite bitch because she's like a 1950s. I don't know if she said bitch, but a hypocrite and stuff like that for being a 1950s VTuber but not actually having 1950s values, which is the dumbest take I've ever fucking heard in my life. And that's why I can't. It's like, even if I don't think he should be dropped, that's the dumbest reason to have an argument with someone in my fucking life I've ever heard.
Sounds like the most, like, standard reason a company would drop someone. Like, I don't see this as being like, you'd hate on a company because they dropped someone for being
I do find it weird he dropped the wife because she didn't have anything to do with it, but a lot of people's like, oh, they should have equal, like, repercussions. They are in it together, but for my thing, she didn't say anything, so I don't know why. Like, specifically, she wasn't involved at all.
If you're gonna drop someone, you would drop the whole. You wouldn't want any association with the person.
Yeah, maybe
the wife, sadly.
I know, it was so freaking dumb. Like, Rev did not have to do that. The whole everyone coming together say fuck guys. I understand the situation is very tense, but like. But the whole thing, them harassing afterwards, like, they harassed her, then they harassed Rev, when it was really just, should have stayed as a, Rev, why are you picking a fight with a random? Like, what the fuck, mate? And that's my point, it was so dumb.
Companies and stuff have been, the amount of companies that have dropped for very similar issues, it's not like, I wouldn't get mad at the company for that.
That's the thing, I'm not surprised they dropped him. I do think it's, like, weird that people pushed and pushed and pushed for him to be dropped, and then they dropped him. Like, that's a bit of a, I guess... It's like a hate campaign, but I don't think they're wrong per se for dropping them, because I do think Rev's like, especially if you were around for his Twitter responses where it was just bullying random people on Twitter if they disagreed with him. And then people would go from his YouTube to go harass the people on Twitter. And I always thought that was like really bad form. So he has been doing this like bulldog attack thing for years. And I don't think it's like good behavior to be doing. They held on to him for years.
Prove me wrong.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I like they were looking for a reason to drop him. Like they didn't have an exact reason to drop Rev, but they wanted to. Kind of thing.
A brand needs a reason to drop someone.
That's the thing.
They
Yeah.
drop you.
That's the thing. I do think Rev may not just be making as much money as they used to, so that more brands are willing to drop him. There's not enough financial gain to keep him compared to before, because he used to be mainly anime.
Like, a lot of these people are like you understand, behind companies actually people, and people are lazy. Like I don't think these people are always keeping track of every single person's like social media and what they're up to, and actually give a shit about anything they're typing and saying. So like it's when someone starts like
that's the thing.
Mass messages about one person in particular doing something. Well,
yeah, see, I would agree with that. They had no idea. That's the thing. I 100% believe most of these sponsors know nothing about the people they're sponsoring, not even a little bit. And so like they were only made of it. Because do you know how many sponsors I get and they don't even know my name?
Yeah.
They just send emails.
Emails, like I get so many fucking emails that just like those dumb as shit. Like, oh yeah, we love watching your content about Yu-Gi-Oh in different font, literally in different font.
They're out with getting something set with
It's just a copy and pasted email. It's so
to be fair, I'm gonna be honest. Celestium is such an asshole. I'm gonna be honest. All I see is them on Twitter picking fights with people. She's the chick on, and I don't like the whole she went on Roblox trying to convert kids to Jesus Christ or something. That was fucking weird. Like that is, I'm surprised she would have any sponsors on that. Like honestly, that's weird. I wouldn't like that anyone going on to a kid games and going, yeah, they accept Jesus into your heart. Get the fuck out of here.
You shouldn't be going on a kid game to talk to kids. Hello?
Yeah.
That's not a...
Yeah, like I, if you watch them, that's fine for you. But for me, they literally just go, I'm anti-trans all the time, Christianity, and attack people, and I really don't like it. So they're like one of the few people I will not interact with at all. Like I just have them muted because it's like I don't like no shade or anything. It's just I don't think that's good to be doing in general. But it is also humongous brand risk. Like I don't think anyone should be going up to kids and telling them what beliefs they should take on. You know what I mean? Let kids be kids and all that crap. Okay. I'm a Christian hater. I just don't think kids should be like done with ideologies like a lot of the time, other than, you know, don't be hateful, do not bully, you know, basic shit. You know? That I love it, and I'll just listen for now while I hear any. I know, I hate men and Christians. That's the thing, I love Christians that are just like chill, happy, and like they believe in their faith and they use it for their morality or whatever. But I hate people that shove it down your throat, and I don't like it. Like it's annoying, and they're usually very hateful about it when they do it. Like, and it doesn't help. It's hypocritical. So you know. So that's the thing. I will respect you as a Christian up until you're like horribly hypocritical, and then I'm just like, bro, I ain't listened to you for a second more, bitch. Yeah, most Australians are atheist or just non-practicing, as in they have a religion but they don't practice it.
I wonder what the percentage is in Australia. I feel like it's going to be pretty low. 43% in 2021 identified as Christian? Really?
Yeah, and then there's like, majority of people are atheists here, but like that's like lots of different Christianities. We're like one of the few countries that have majority like religions.
I think that's even true, but that is only like a 2021 thing from Census 2021. This is so it could have changed since then, but
exactly.
No religion's only 38%, so it's not the majority.
I don't care what faith you are, just don't shove it in my face. Exactly. And or at least just don't, you know, try and convert me. Like if someone wants to mention their god or whatever, that's fine. But if you're gonna try and convert me straight to my face, I'm gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that weird. Or use it as a reason. It's like, oh, I know I'm a dick, but I'm a dick because my god allows me to be a dick. I'll be like, bro, what? But I didn't really go to church or worship as much as, so I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, that's fine. Like that's the thing. Like that's fine with me. You know, people in their own face. Officer hit me with that stop resisting line. No. I save it for real arrests. Okay, homie, you're gonna have to do something arrest worthy. Stop Stop in the name of the law. Where's my gun? There you go. Stop in the name of the law. There we go. You can have that one. But yeah, I don't want people to think I dislike Christians anytime. I know a few Christians, even in chat, that I talk with all the time. So faith shoving down the throat, something else is better, I guess. Caggin. Killing me. Have you heard the good word of the flying spaghetti monster? Tell me more.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu? Is that it?
Hey, the woman. So yeah, but that's the thing. Like on my side, I don't get the mentality of always sticking with people. It's like, oh, you're Christian like me, so I must stand up with you all the time and defend you. I don't think that's good either. If someone is like a nasty person, I ain't going to help them. Like, hey, Chad, do you like saying slurs? Come to the slur religion. It's all we know, man. That's a Pippa. Is that a Pippa quote? Are you kidding me? But yeah, and I'm fine if this is like, if the company doesn't want to sponsor them, that's cool. But if they go to a company that does want to sponsor them, that's cool too. That's their business. You know what I mean? Stream once, she seemed chill. Yeah, that's the thing I found, especially like having to be on Twitter for things, because I found so many YouTubers I love, like even like I love your videos, the Act-Man and stuff, and then I go on their Twitter and they're saying the most deranged shit I've ever seen. Like people go face off. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what he was saying, but it was fucking crazy, and I was like,
His takes are super similar to like a moist critical take. So most of them are just like
on Twitter they are not.
The public one, really?
Yeah, on Twitter they were not. That's all. I was so shocked by the stark difference.
I would love to see what was
I can't remember what it was.
Because like he's like normally it's just super moist takes. Where
That
he's just
was
always
the first thing she said. Oh my god,
majority almost
is unhinged. Exactly. That's why I was like, that's what I was so surprised, because I don't really change much between Twitter, here, YouTube, etc. And the thing is, I noticed as like, man, people really have a difference between on stream or with their content to how they act on personal or like Twitter accounts. And I was like, what the hell is this? I've seen people argue that people are anti-Christian nowadays, but that then they themselves turn around and be insufferable about their faith. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like just most people are anti-people being assholes, like usually. College, so yes, I'm very familiar with religion and politics. Yeah. Is that supposed to stay out of the law, religion, or is that like an arguing point? Because freedom of religion is like a part of the law you have to go around, right? Oh, my suppose that's more people might ban me for. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Huh, Keegan? What? See, nah, sometimes your tweets are unhinged by your standards. Sometimes. Sometimes? What do you mean? Which ones? Okay,
So she's going viral
Bye,
right now, showing unhinged tweets.
One video.
tweets of-
You could search easily on my
always
social
has
media
to
site.
go.
I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Is it just for clickbait or something? Everything was public, but you're farming it like it was something super secret account when it wasn't, and everyone knew. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Clara bought this on herself. She made very vile public statement on that same account used to attack other talents within FaZe. I have never heard anything about this. Admin only commented on what was public out. He was not the one to leak the account. End of the day, Clara is responsible for her actions. Okay.
Might be true, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
more,
sure. I haven't seen anything about that. For updates from my favorite content creators and to good based. Sadly, this is Clara was not her own worst nemesis and posted this with her credentials attached. An open secret, no more. In fact, it was a ticking time bomb that Cascana was forced to defuse in light of the jelly situation. That's the thing. I'm not sure how she connected the accounts. That's the thing. I am not sure because people don't really go into it. Seeing things about
acting
Clara.
like this is like a known secret or something. If it was this known, then why would people be complaining about a dox if everyone already knew? So clearly a lot of people didn't know. Otherwise, no one would be complaining about a dox.
Yeah. That's the thing, and that is the thing of the video, is just I'm saying what people are complaining about. I'm not even saying it's a dox, which I find so weird. People are so angry about it. It's like, I'm like, people are claiming that, saying that Asmongold allegedly doxed them. I can't believe you said you doxed them. Like, bro. I'm dying. But it's like, even, I don't know why, but I'm pretty unbothered by the response. I'm just like, it happens. When it's a video, I don't care nearly as much as like when it's like an opinion. It's like, it's a video, meh.
So that tweet's gonna make bank though. Oh my!
I don't make
ad
any.
revenue.
I don't make any
You
ad
make
revenue.
money?
I make money
What
on
are you
Twitter.
doing? You're not monetizing your Twitter. What's the point in
I'm
drama
not-
slum? You're
I'm-
monetizing it. Come on.
I don't qualify for monetization on Twitter.
Oh my god.
I just some cool
Not
content creators and I check their Twitter, then I see one of them motherfuckers advocating for eugenics. I'm like, dude, I thought you were chill. I thought you were chill, man. What the hell happened? See, this is what the other stuff of my, oh, I hate this. I've been enjoying Knights of the Seven Kingdom, and somehow the anti-woke has started talking about it. I'm like, no, not my knights. Get them out of here.
What's woke about it? What'd they do?
No, they're saying it's not woke, and it's why it's successful, because it's not woke, just because two of the main characters are white.
That's why. I see.
But there's like lots of progress, and they're like, oh, there's no morally grey characters. Bro, there's tons of morally grey characters in here. It's like, what the fuck are they talking about? It's Mugenics, new game.
Is Knights of the Seven
Yes.
Kingdoms Game of Thrones? Is that what that is?
Aegon's, yes, it's a Game of Thrones like prequel. It's based on the books, The Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, but are little novellas. It has no dragons, but still Targaryens and stuff. It's about a
So
knight.
that was a very funny thing in regards to Game of Thrones and a bunch of woke culture getting really mad at them for using a bunch of extras that were black.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they were filming in a black country, so the extras, when they called for extras, were of course going to be like, what?
It's also people that have never watched the show, because there are people of color of different friends. Like Dawn is literally supposed to be like a desert area filled with people of varying skin tones, and they're connected to they're in the Seven Kingdoms. That's why it's fucking stupid. I'm woke when I stop sleeping. To have any heroes who, you know, actually hero nowadays. Well, he does properly hero, and that's the thing. That's what people like about him, but they're saying there's, like, no morally grey. But the whole point is that even him starting as a hero, he's a bit morally grey. And the whole point is him getting shifted in between of being a true hero or being forced into the morally grey or bad because of the system is corrupt. But the idea is he also looks up to the knight he squired for, even though he was very morally grey. Like, and it's shown a lot. But he still loved him like a father. And so there's like a lot of varying different characters. But he's supposed to be like the knight. The knight. You know, he's supposed to be like fighting through the time period of that knights aren't what they used to be. They aren't what they are in Tales. And trying to go through all the like shit of the reality to try and be a good person. He's not always a good person. Like, let's just say he sleeps with some women's, he has some bastards, like at some point. But and technically that's wrong, and knights aren't supposed to do that. But he's just a man trying to live, you know? And that's the thing. And in the novellas, you don't see it happen, other than he has a few romances and stuff like that. But George R. R. Martin, George R. R. Martin confirms that, yeah, there's still some descendants of him, especially he becomes a Kingsguard, which are supposed to stay chaste. They never do. But the thing is, he's a good man still, even though he doesn't keep to every little thing. He's a good man and a good knight, and he tries his best, and that's kind of the point of the story. Also, he's with the egg. Cute little egg. I love this scene. I'll show it. Okay.
Everyone's always told me I was stupid.
And? What?
What?
No, I'm just.
What did you do when people said you were stupid, son?
What business is that of yours? My problems are my own. Help you what?
I love this series. What's best, he was complaining that everyone said he was too short to be a knight and tiny. It's like, and so it seemed like he was going to reassure him about being tiny. That's why he was asking. It's like, and? But he's like, everyone said I was dumb. My problems are my own, man. It's like, goddamn Dunk. And that's the thing I like about it too. Dunk isn't, he's not stupid, but he's not smart. You know, like how main characters are usually, they're knightly, they're brave, and so smart and handsome. But
Dunk is not particularly the
He's a little
smartest.
dumb.
He's a little potato. Like, he's an uneducated poor person who became a knight from Skyrim. Like, he's not an educated potpourri knight, and I like that they actually keep it realistic, that he wouldn't be very smart for the time. Is that little Vegemite? But watch it, guys, if you hadn't. I love it. I wish I had more opportunities to talk about the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, but most people don't watch.
What's it on?
It's on HBO Max.
Yep, that's don't have that. Not gonna get it.
I'll give you my login. Watch it so I can talk to you about it. I'm trying to get my niece and my brother-in-law to watch it, and I haven't.
I haven't even seen Game of Thrones yet, so.
You don't need to watch it to watch this. That's what's great about it too. You should unload your baggage without notice. Yeah, he's so deeply relatable. I love it. But he's also just a big dork, and I love big dorks in media, so. Hey, Dell forgot to ensure was ready. Oh no. Space Marines 2.
Just 80 gigs not downloaded. It's
cool. At 2%.
So just Dell telling me before the stream, being like, "Oh, you'll be
No, I
up later,
didn't.
right? You'll be awake later."
Factory must grow, we must grow. But yeah, that's just another thing. I wanted to show everyone something, but to talk to you about. Oh, with the with the leaflet thing. I don't know if it was because of that, but there's a few things, because I don't know if I should talk about the leaflet situation because it's coming back around again, because the Black VTuber Awards happened. Okay, and every time it happens, or people say racist shit all the time, and it turns into a drama every year. Can we have one Black VTuber Award without it being a drama?
Is it Black VTuber Awards?
Yeah, it's happened for many years. The Onyx Awards, but Black VTuber Awards. And people say it's racist because it doesn't include white people, but having niche award shows are kind of normal. Like, that happens all the time. It's like being mad if there's a Women of the Year thing and going, but there's no men in it. Like, homie, homie, I'm about to end it all. This is so stupid.
You go like deep into those into the categories and be like, oh, it's like Game of the Year, but they didn't include a movie. It's like, what?
yeah, kind of thing. It's because pretty much it exists because Black VTubers are pretty niche in the space. It's kind of like there's an award in the VTubering Awards, instead of like there being like in the Streamer Awards how there's a Ruby Award for women, there's a Male VTuber of the Year. It has its own little category because they get left out of all the female ones because they're niche. It's similar to that. Like, the same question would be, why is there a Male VTuber Award? Why does it exist? Because they're a niche and they get left out of a lot of stuff. So because
I'm surprised there's people willing to get angry at something that's like, I assume there's a fairly niche award show. Like, I'm sure it's not like
but a lot of people support it.
In, right?
Yeah, no, it's not millions of people. Yeah,
exactly. Why are you probably getting angry at it? Like,
exactly.
why?
And that's the thing. I feel like this award show is so they're complete. Loom should be a VTuber. I know Pata wants to win. I hope she does. For what? What award? Yeah, they're male VTubers, guys. I know, and I have nothing against male VTubers having their own like award thing. I don't need to be included. I do think they kind of get left out, and
why hasn't Dell won that yet?
Shut the fuck up. And I do feel like the male VTubers have way less of a chance of winning other awards, so I get it. Like, for me, dude, it's like when people in America got mad at black entertainment television, and people were like, "Where is white entertainment television?" And I'm like, bro, that's like what 90% of cable TV. Yeah. Kagan, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I'm curious, are you rage baiting in here? Like, what is this? It's like, I know, or do you want me to say that that's dumb? Is this like a kink? I feel like he wants me to call him. Yeah, I think he wants me to shame him or something for the bad takes or something, because he keeps saying check Twitter. Yeah, but my point is, I'm not gonna check Twitter or what? What on Twitter? I do believe you, but I'm saying supporting her and hoping she wins is dumb. I'm saying supporting that she wins the Black VTuber dumb is dumb. And her wanting to do it is also fucking dumb. She may as well just go for the I like to be a contrarian award and make things about me. When they open their mouth wide, unhinging their jaws, and a light that shine as bright as the sun is emitted from them more. I'm pretty sure that's just it. Hey, no. No, you worthless piece of shit. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your day in a bad way, because you're worthless. Worthless. Okay, why is someone called Fish Toasty calling Nola Gaylord? Like, he can be...
Speaking straight facts.
He can be Lord of the Gays? What, you saying it bad like that? At least make it so I can sleep in peace, damn it. Cause he's... Oh! Cause he's worthless. Oh!
I'm sorry, I don't mean to
Don't
do
steal
that
my
to you,
job,
Pookie Bear,
Fish. Jesus.
But it's just...
Oh god.
Sometimes you make Daddy so
Hey,
angry.
the Warman, thanks for 2 gifted. I feel like I may have accidentally offended Keegan. Well, accidentally. I do believe his take was dumb. But okay. This is the thing. I don't mind Leaflet and the other stuff.
Shake my head.
Shake my head. I don't mind Leaflet. That's the thing. Powdery I have muted because I'm just sick of the rage baiting constantly, so I've muted her. I had nothing against her. I just don't fuck with any of the content. It's boring after a bit when it's all rage baiting. And she says the ones that cry racism are the most racist. Because lol, laugh my ass off. So much curse hate has been on my timeline recently. Just keep at it, keep it going. I love to see the racist Nazi Mayo Moon crickets get dragged to filth. I don't know what Mayo Moon means, but I guess it's supposed to be a bad thing. But then people pulled up this you. Trump will kill immigrants. Her happy face. Legalize child labor. This is amazing.
What the?
We are taking over the Middle East. Slavery is back. And the thing is, she said I didn't make these thumbnails, so it's not my fault kind of thing. Okay. And that's fine. I can understand the meme, but trying to seriously say her saying Mayo Moon is racist, but her making clickbait titles isn't kind of latest. I can understand the gripe.
It's just clickbait titles.
Yeah, I can understand the gripe of, but she's saying this chick is racist for saying Mayo Moon. And that's what people are having the problem with. I don't really know either. I think it's... Let me look it up. But I assume they're trying to say it's... Well, she said it's racist or something.
A song?
Not just Mayomi, it's 3 words. What do you mean? Nazi. Nazi is racist? Oh, is Mayo Moon Nazi Mayo Moon? That's 3 words together. Oh, Mayo Moon cricket. Okay. Sorry, I don't know my bad words. Hype train, let's go! I got... Oh. Moon crickets are... Moon crickets come up.
Content warning. The following article contains offensive racist language, so it's linked to racism.
It's supposed to be a slur. Okay. It's such a not used slur. It doesn't even have a wiki.
Find these slurs from? Holy shit!
It's so not a slur that people know about that it's not even on there. That's hilarious. Choo choo choo! Hype train, let's go. What does moon crickets mean? Him is absolutely not. Moon crickets is a race. It says it's a slur against black people, not against white people.
I'm sorry.
I'm very confused. SJ, let's go.
I feel like sometimes you make Daddy so angry that...
Am I subbed to the channel?
I'm not sure. Thanks, SJ, for the gifts. Thank you.
Subbed.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Mayo. So Mayo is the plus moon cricket. Okay, wait a minute. But what does it mean? Chirp and everything when the moon is out. Chirp it as anything the moon is out?
He's saying as a... Science origin is obscure. One theory suggests it begins with US slaves. He's saying as a pastime, an act of community. I don't know.
And more, because today, forcing moon cricket was in front of that. The choice was called moon cricket extremely offensive slur. But it's yeah, it's just saying it's offensive, but how? I'm so confused. Urban Dictionary yet? Yeah, it's yet. Urban Dictionary. I'm learning today, guys. I'm learning today. Apparently, things I never wish I. Okay, we got a moon cricket and a cricket.
Going to the Urban Dictionary to find out is crazy.
It's where I get all my knowledge from. It's where all my big brain takes from.
Oh my
That
god.
moon cricket's always walking in the middle of the right of day to hit. I feel like
Okay, yeah, I see it. It's more like the second one there. It's that one there.
derived from the word moon and cricket, an African American male who only prefers to come out and socialize during the evening hours. Okay, going down the street, there a fucking moon. Okay, person in the African American race, the one that sits on a porch under the moon by oneself, plays the banjo while the others are crickets playing their chirps. I feel like it's an inferior version of, like, because I've heard of porch monkey or whatever. I feel like this is an incredibly inferior version of that.
I only heard of Porch Monkey a few days ago. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I saw a clip about it and I learnt what it was. But yeah, okay. So it's barely offensive.
There's so many fucking slurs nowadays.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. So it's just supposed to be, I have said this is a mean word, so it is mean. And so you shall be offended. Sorry, unless someone has a proper meaning for it, it just feels like one of those words where it's like, I have decided it's offensive. Like people with the word cunt.
That's just... It's racist to
Yeah,
say
I'm guessing
that
it's meant
cunt
to
is
be,
bad.
mean a lazy person with a loud mouth. Maybe. So it's supposed to be, white, lazy person with loud mouth.
So what was the issue? He said that this word was bad or something.
Okay, that they are more racist, the most racist. The ones that cry about racism always being the most racist. Apparently this statement makes some of the people in the VTuber awards the most racist. And it's become a bit of a thing. But this is only part of
people
it.
who run the VTuber Awards said moon cricket?
One of the people in the VTuber awards said moon cricket. Right here. This is one of the people
That does sound pretty bad.
says Nazi Mayo moon crickets get dragged to the filth because they don't like Kirch. But then Leaflets then says, oh, they are the most racist, and then for doing that. And then people point out that she has done some semi-racist thingies, and then it's become a bit of a beef.
What the fuck is this drama?
I know, but this
Where
only
did you find this?
just because I was keeping track of the VTuber Awards, that a lot of people are mad that the Black VTuber Awards are even happening because the Black VTuber Awards is racist, apparently, or the Onyx Awards.
Oh my god!
So that's why I'm keeping track of it, because it's one of the stories I'm going to be doing, used in an offensive way. Okay, so it's in an offensive way. Okay, I do think personally, yeah, I don't think it's the worst, like, racisms. I do think you can be racist to anyone, obviously, if you try hard enough. But I don't think it's like, it just feels like who's being the most racist. It's like, who did it worse? Who did it better? A racist stuff. Like, who did it worse, boy? It's like, we're either accepting a little tad of racism, or, you know, I just don't believe in... a bit rage baity, but most of the time I don't find her content exactly. I don't find her content racist. I would say it's being rage baity with that, but then we're pulling tricks of, you either can be a little bit racist or you can't be. You know what I mean? For a joke, as funny as that sounds. Because I like, when you're joking around, sure, but I guess you could say the aggression. It could be a thing in there, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like we're pulling straws on how much racism is acceptable, right? It's like when I use racism, it's fine, and then the other side's when I use racism, it's fine, but both don't want to be said people to be racist to them. I don't know. It's a bit weird for me. I'm still fomenting like an opinion on it, because I'm just like, I don't really sure. It's just like a footnote.
I've lost complete interest. I'm like, okay, these guys are...
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's only a footnote. I don't know if I should just ignore it when I'm talking about the backlash from the VTuber Awards, because there's a lot of it. Not just that, just like... Should I just focus on the other stuff? The intent. Yeah, because I could focus on intent on it. Yeah, I mean, it's also a difference in making racist joke and saying something racist with the specific intention of being offensive. Yeah, I guess that's a good phrasing of it. It's like, yeah, what?
Sorry, it's the second person's tweet.
I think you just need.
Hey.
I need context. If you think Black VTuber is brave and inclusive, but then you get mad at the White VTuber Awards, I have some advice for you. What? There's white VTuber.
Oh, God. These people need to get off the internet. What the hell?
Not saying the hard F right at us, bro. Fucking dying. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I find the.
Why you got an N type there? What are you trying to type?
That's how I take my tears off. Shut the fuck
up. I see now.
Shut the fuck up. It's like 2 at almost 3 a.m. Hey, hothead torch.
That's so unfortunate.
That's how I take it off.
We got it, boys.
True. Casual. Make a racism tier list. That's how we solve this. That's how I solve this case. A racism tier list. Award show that's celebrated now achievements. Why poke? No, what are you doing? My spotlight. Don't take it. Oh my god. That's something I feel like. I think it's fine to have the Black VTuber Awards, it's fine, but I would feel like a better equivalent would be the male VTuber Awards than, like, the white VTuber Awards or something, because they're, you know, a niche part of the community kind of thing.
I think it's someone saying, this person is done on, I'd hope this person was a child, they don't understand, like, why there'd be a Black VTuber Awards, or why someone would want a Black VTuber Awards, and why people wouldn't have a white VTuber Award thing. Like, it's...
Yeah.
One's niche, like, there's a... Like, what?
I would say it's unnecessary.
One's to be inclusive, the other's to be exclusive. Like, hello?
Yeah, because I would say, like, it's... Like, it's kind of thing, like, the majority of people, well, as far as we know, are white. And
like,
also, how do we know? How and VTubers are anonymous, so how unless they specifically say we know they're white? That's kind of hard. Like most people don't. Most of them are actually Asian. Like a lot of VTubers are Asian too, so maybe they would be niche. But
I don't really cares much for VTuber for award shows and stuff. But I feel like the whole purpose of these like having Black VTuber Awards or men VTuber Awards or whatever is
might
just,
also
like,
be
it's an encouragement thing, right?
Yeah, my heart
to encourage people who might not be.
I feel like it's just hard to prove. Like, I feel like a lot of people just don't come out and say I'm white as a VTuber too. Like, I feel like that's just a hard. It might be more niche than the Asian ones, but I feel like it's hard to like do because like most people that are like Black VTubers, their model represents that. It's like pretty easy. Like, are the blue or yellow VTuber awards? It's like sexual male TV blue VTubers. Oh. True, that's why I also support the male VTuber Awards. Thing. Don't worry though, I'll keep my man hating stance that I'm supposed to have apparently. I think the VTuber community skirts around how much crazy shit the community does say against Black VTubers. It's a very common experience for them to get called like monkeys, for example. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's gotten to, like, a lot of people saying the VTuber community is dead, but I'm gonna say there's just, like, a lot of hate, and everyone hates everyone kind of thing, and yeah, I would say definitely. There's a lot of people that make their entire, like, rage bait career on, man, I hate X group at the moment, and that's the thing, as views get more and more niche, we're gonna get more and more of that, unfortunately. No matter the stance, I think. Like, you're going to get a lot of different groups of people doing that. Self-made phony narcissist. Oh, you know... Okay. You know all VTuber awards are self-made. Like, all of these award maids are self-made. We made them up. They're not real. I hate the ground.
People not models because that'd be racist.
Extra racist. My vote of his excellence goes to the furry bait bitch who cried pedo over lollies beside dancing to Lolly God Requiem. What?
Isn't the whole point? Isn't Lolly God Requiem making fun of all these stuff? Isn't that the point of that song?
No,
anyway.
apparently it has a couple different interpretations. Is that because she's Japanese and only speaks Japanese. A lot of people say she's in on the joke, and it's part of a niche fetish of that of lollicons that like lollies that hate them or think they're disgusting or something. But people aren't 100% on which it is. So a lot of people say, oh, it's pro lolly. A lot of people say it's anti lolly. So it's like
I think it was just a fun song, but anyway.
Yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, it's a bit suspect. But most people that say it's pro lolly or anti lolly, whatever, we don't speak Japanese. So
I mean, I've read most of the lyrics. So I was randomly when I was listening to the song, I was at the I saw the had subtitles on screen. I went to translate because I was trying to learn Japanese. So I was trying to read them. So I've actually read most of the lyrics. It didn't seem, I don't know, the song just seemed like it was just a for fun song, like most VTuber songs are.
yeah, I do think it's a good song. For that, I say just interpret it how you want to, because realistically, that's what songs are about.
I think it's trying to appeal to a fetish is silly or another.
A lolly
silly
model
songs.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Some people say that, and some people say that other one, where it's like she's in on the making fun of because it's a kink or something to be made fun of. But yeah. But that's the thing. I just think this is such a nothing issue again, and people are mad about it. And it happens every year. People get mad about this every fucking year. I've been a VTuber, and this has existed, and people make this false fake fucking outrage about it every fucking year. We've discussed it every year. Let it the fuck go, okay? That's my thing of it. It's like, just let it go, man. But that's one of the videos I was gonna do about it.
How do you get your For You page look so clean?
What do you mean?
Oh, I would not show my For You page on stream because there is just naked people everywhere.
Well, that Luca's most of my naked people.
This is not by choice. I do not understand what it's. I think it might be because it's like it's detected I'm a male or something, so it just shows me all this like.
Oh, true. That is true. Yeah, actually, yeah.
So fucking annoying,
that's a great point. Actually, there's a big thing about how the algorithm on purposely forces porn upon men because they think it can sell stuff.
Is like this, or is mine just fucking completely fucked?
And your POV.
More and unfollow things or something.
You can get my yes. The entire conservative idea is based on manufactured controversy. I hate the color blue, so it's Joe over for you. I gotta hate my blue bit. No, I'm gonna just sing blue da da dee 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 da da until you get like blue. I expect to see more violence.
I say there's violence on there all the time too. Just random ass, just really fucked up videos you see on like ancient 4chan vids or something. Like why am I seeing them? I don't understand.
Oh my god!
Any, like strange people. Most people I follow are streamers or just content creators and stuff. I don't know why it's like this.
I don't know why I found this funny, but it was something about Kirch on here. I don't know why this was all in my feed, but
I'm just trying to cut it down. I'm just trying to no one taught me about bars.
Oh no. Dude, when they said be quiet, that's not what I heard the first time. I thought it said, oh god, that's so bad.
That's not
racist, so it's stuck in my brain.
No, that isn't be quiet. That's Van Heil or whatever. It is what you think it is.
Oh, it is. Okay,
That's the joke, because Coach is constantly getting called a Nazi and stuff. So, some people have been memeing about it or something. I don't fucking know, but I don't know why I found it in this. Like, I don't get involved in this, but I just found the meme really hilarious for some reason.
Well, at least I feel less racist now.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know what they're talking about. She's arguing with someone, but I just saved it because the meme was funny. So I'm saving it because I was like, what the fuck? It actually got me, and I usually share things that I laugh. Oh yeah, it was about the advanced GG drama going on. They're still talking about it. I don't know who that guy is. I just thought that was funny. There we go. Oh, Midori editions happening. Hot takes, that Discord drama. Oh, this was some of the drama I was going to look up. I think that's up to date, other than the event. Zero got his videos claimed randomly by some bot company saying they owned his face or something.
Sounds pretty normal. I guess that's a new feature on YouTube now. You can have your likeness claimed.
Oh, what was his what was the post about that you reported? I'm gonna say I think I've only like reported 2 posts in my life on Twitter. Because I just can't be stuffed.
I've reported a couple.
I'm pretty sure they were like some of those clip farming places too, because they're like complete ass.
News just in! Dell likes memes! We're gonna get cancelled again! No, wait, we're good! Enough people found it funny, we're safe!
Pretty domestic, I can actually read it. Okay. Politics, idiots, artists, idiots, and artists porn. Yeah, that's pretty much my thing. That is, I don't know, maybe it's because maybe it's just the male shit. I don't know.
love memes. Yes, it's too. Oh yeah, we were going to check if this guy was a bot.
I think he's just an admin viewer. He's got the picture. His profile is a very famous World of Warcraft character, so he just wants to be an ancient Asmon viewer. Which is why he was so hell-bent on defending him.
Oh my god. I'm always curious sometimes what people's like feed is.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's Nat Pagel.
Who?
That's the character his picture is from. Nat Pagel is a fisherman from WoW. Also a Hearthstone card.
Oh my fucking god. I swear, like, there must be like an award. What the fuck? It's like if
that's looking more like my feed now.
Yeah, it's like this is you like XX, now you hate Indians. Congratulations. Like I feel like that is something with Twitter. Like for some reason, it's like if you like this and this, now you hate Indians. It's done.
What do you mean by that? No, the gas. You're right though.
I don't know.
In fact, play World of Warcraft.
I think my main gripe is there's way too much political memes. Like, it's like.
But you go back to like 2016 now, so.
Oh god, at least it doesn't tweet that much. That's something. Phase Connect is going to get cancelled again. I like a good first tweet.
This seems inappropriate.
This is from the Phase Connect charity fundraiser for the USS Helmet. Okay.
Well, should have actually seen.
And
before.
I tend to lean his side on a lot of his takes, but my god, can he say some stupid things at times? I just remember the thing he said where he literally said that any kind of theft or breaking the law should be deported or something. He said something like that, and I was like, I usually say he's memeing most of the time, but this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And I literally had a discussion with someone about how, like, illegally downloading things is stealing, so we would all be deported. It's like gamers saying deport if you're a thief. It's crazy work right now, man. You're trying to kill the gaming industry with that alone. Because I think we forget how much in our daily life we're technically stealing. If we go
download a car.
Yeah, exactly. If we go to the technicality that all stealing equals deportation, we're boned.
Oh no.
Good, but there aren't a lot of good political memes. Yeah, they stole our money. Fucking Noel's cooking now.
They stole my money the other day. Fuck the government.
But yeah, that was my say when it's like, when he says takes like that, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Can you just go back to, like, I don't know, taking a shower for $100 grand? Like, whatever you do.
What?
Yeah, he, on a subathon, they paid him to take a shower or something.
Wait, who is this?
Asmongold.
They paid him. They paid him. Okay.
Yeah, he like hit a heart. I don't know if it was one of his charity streams. I'm pretty sure it was a charity one, but he showered for it.
What the fuck?
No, he just meant anyone that steals, not just illegals that steal. Anyone that steals. Because he came with some take about taking over the government or something, and that he's an authoritarian or strong whatever. I can't remember. It was a clip from ages ago, but that came up too because like they won't need to steal to deport them if they're illegal. You can just deport them. So what's the point? You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. I was like, weird. Because if you're like, oh, any immigrant if they steal, well, technically in Australia, if you break the law or whatever, you can lose your visa. So, but that's not uncommon. But that others are originally from a different country when they commit crime should be deported. Yeah, but that's not what he said. That's the thing. That's what made his take bad, because that's not what he said. He just said the country shouldn't have any criminals. That was literally part of his take.
The country shouldn't have any criminals.
Yes.
That's a bold take right there.
I can't remember what else he said. That was very silly, and I can't remember. It was in the same take too, but I can't remember what it was anymore. It's like out of my brain. I can't think of what it is. Damn it! It was funny though. because he was literally about, the take was about how he would change the government, and a part of it was like deport all criminals. Something about taxes that was weird. He said too. I can't remember. Yeah, he said it was like very weirdly authoritarian, and I was like, I thought like most people were like, because I talked to Roxas about it. This is where I remember it. I was talking to Roxas, and we agreed on it because most people I know that are like of what anti-woke or whatever you want to call it, or no, they're anti-government. You know, like they want less government, not more. So I was like, this take is very odd for me compared to his other takes. But yeah. The benefit of the doubt that he didn't mean it that. Honestly, I have to assume he was memeing me, but like he was memeing. But it was still a dumb take. You know what I mean? Because I don't remember what it was. It was like some things that just wouldn't work. You know, believes in the two. He believes in locking up 2% of the entire population. All problems will be solved. Oh yeah, I think the other thing he said was like no, no welfare. And stuff like that. Nothing.
No welfare.
Oh, and that was the other take he said. He said if you are not, that was the other dumb thing. If you do not contribute to society, you get deported. So
wasn't his fucking mother on food stamps or something?
I think so.
Food stamps?
Yeah, that was the other thing I remember that made me think he wasn't joking. Is that he said if you are not contributing to society, you can't work. Deported. It's like
you can't work.
Deported. Yeah. If you don't work, you should get deported. The unemployed should be deported. That was part of his point he made, and that's why I was like, "Brass, you're going a bit crazy for me. This is going crazy." Because literally, it would imply like the disabled should be. It's like pretty much a form of eugenics kind of thing. Like if you are no use to society, you should not exist, kind of thing. That is actually a political stance some people have. Is like that if you are no use to society as a whole, you shouldn't. Be allowed to be there, I guess, or live in some extremes as well, because he is a welfare baby. Yeah, that's why I find fun. But the saying, a lot of people that get rich even when they were on benefits then don't want people to have benefits.
Was he at least referring to immigrants when he said that, as opposed to just like the general population?
No, these were his general population things. That's the thing. He never said immigrants when he was talking about what he would do if he ran the government. And that's why it went viral or something. It was weird.
Did Asman ever talk about what he did before he was a streamer? Did he even work?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. No one here lives in luxury while not working. Exactly, that's a thing. Like, America specifically has some of the worst benefits in the world, so I find that very odd. And most people on disability, because, like, I've talked to a lot of people about this, that only, like, 2% of the population are on welfare, and 50% of that is actually age pension for most countries, so it's old people that are now on benefits.
Old people.
So really, but that was another point I made when we talked about it, is that if you actually get the 2%, like actually talking why I don't think it's a good idea. No joke, no trust, IRS.
How does this man get hired at the IRS?
I'm out.
That's crazy.
I'm out. But okay. But the thing is, like, so you're literally deporting or killing. In the extreme political version of this, it's killing them. That once you're of no use, you'd be killed. Old people, mothers, because that's a high part of the unemployed, especially single mothers or single parents. You're disabled. Your students, because that's part of your unemployed is students. They're on the unemployed thing. Or the disabled. That's pretty much what it means.
I think people get a lot of time when they hear, like, I know it's more of an Australian word, but dole bludger or something.
Dole
like that.
bludgers.
I understand, like a lot of like people get really annoyed at welfare and giving out money and stuff, and people that are looking for work and stuff. Like I don't know how many friends you've probably had. Like in high school, I had like, well, just coming out of high school, I had tons of friends who were constantly looking for work, and they were all on the dole. But they're not like. They weren't lazy people. It's very common to just be on the dole while you're looking for work. You need help when you're trying to pay rent and shit. Like,
and the dole is not much. You can't pay rent on the dole.
Fuck all, man.
Yeah,
actually, fuck
that's what we call it here, the dole, guys.
Yeah, we call it double bludgers is the common term.
That's the thing. I don't know if he was just going on extremes, but that's the thing with streamers. You never know if they're 100% being serious or not, right? But now I'm just going to the point where I think this is a bad idea. Nothing against him at this point. Now we're going into this why this is a bad idea. Next up, I'm disabled, so I'm biased, because I'd be dead. Biased! It's like, oh, no, get rid of her opinion. She's biased. She's
biased on this stream.
The disabled people are trying to run her brain. Yeah, it's pretty much euthanasia for the lower class. I think the only thing he said that I agreed with was taxing richer people higher. And I was like, that's the only part I think you cooked on.
I was fucking shocked at how much I got taxed recently. It was fucking kind of crazy. I make fuck all.
Look at
They were
this.
trying to get me to pay like 2K. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Look at this fancy man paying taxes.
No, I know. It's like... It was fucked up. It was fucked up. So I claimed all my cards and my phone on tax, so I didn't have to pay fucking anything.
That's all part of it. People looking for jobs can't find any because of job market shit. Yeah, it used to be 6 months. Like when I was still in high school, it used to take 6 months to find a job. Nowadays, it's 1 to 2 years to find a job. So yes, it's actually ages to get a job, and that's a part of it.
It's also depends on your lifestyle and your. So I have a friend who's very like just. There are a lot of health issues, and it makes it really hard to get work. It is really hard.
Yeah, that's why I freelance, because it's only jobs I can get, really.
They have tons of like certs too, like certificates in different fields, but it doesn't really matter because all the time they just can't do certain hours, they can't do certain things. People just won't hire them, even though they've got like all these qualifications and stuff. It just doesn't matter.
Yep. Yeah, it can really be like that, especially with the area you live, because Australia's quite big, and our jobs are all in the one place. Not a ton of parrots, but I have a lot of like different animals around here. Like we have what's the one who jumps through?
I love parrots.
A possum? Not a possum. Yeah, it's a kind of possum. Yeah, it's kind of possum. Like yeah, it likes to roll up in the tin roof outside.
Oh, I used to have possums living here. They all moved away.
Apparently they've been here for years, even before that my grandparents bought the place. Yeah, we got generational possums happening. Oh yeah, I am sick. I have an autoimmune disease. It's called MECFS or whatever. It's like a very broad statement for immune system fucked. We don't know why. Cry. Like, is your immune system make sick, tired, sore, and immune system no work? Still asking why, no results. It's kind of thing. Like, they know how it happens. It's like an extreme reaction to your immune system, and then your immune system just never recovers, and it's just like more people came out with it during COVID. COVID is a disease that can make an extreme immune response, and you can technically get this from that. I got mine when I was a kid from an extreme immune response. Pretty much, but there's a lot more people with it now because COVID fucked everyone. Said go to fuck.
I recommend the parrots, Keegan. By the way, parrots are great in Australia. There are so many good parrots.
Oh, yeah, we have some pretty birds.
Yeah,
Mousy, Iron Mouse. I like Iron Mouse. She's nice. I like her content. She's funny. A 4 in the immune system gacha roll. Pretty much, yeah. That's what I like to say. But I get to live my life.
Near as Mousie's extreme though. We have to get like white blood cell donations and stuff.
Oh, like mouse. I thought you meant do I like them? No, it's in a different category because hers is a blood response where she has to get transfusion and stuff. Mine just makes me very like sickly. I get sick. I can go out at times, but I have to make sure I'm like aware of people around me. But my immune responses is pretty much just I am sore all the time. My knee and it keeps thinking I'm sick, so I have a lot of flu symptoms, just happen. But it's in my flus and sicknesses last longer. But it's not as that, because the one's like a blood disease, and one is just my immune system goes, I think we're dying. Bro, I don't think, that's pretty much, that's my immune system sometimes go, I think we're dying, even though nothing's happening. It's just stupid. That's how I like to describe it. My immune system is stupid.
It's a great way of describing it.
Yeah, but it's the same reason why I get tired, because it makes my disease makes you sleepy and forgetful a lot, and it's because your body keeps running out of energy. Because when you're sick, your immune system goes like, "Give me energy! I need to fight this man," and it's fighting nothing, and then it kills your good, healthy cells, and then I tend to get sick. pretty much, like properly. It's why like I was going to study to be a teacher, but I didn't, because every time I worked at the daycare I was working at, I would get sick every single fucking time. So I just gave up on that. I went to digital design because I don't have to be plague infested children. Damn plague is everywhere.
Plague infested children.
Kids are like the plague, man. Like,
oh, they are.
It's why I only go visit my nephews usually when my brother-in-law is on leave, because he's a nurse and he brings home every plague. So I won't go out there while he's working because he like gives the kids so much stuff. It's like, like my nephew had foot and mouth twice.
Wait, did you have to go to the when you're looking after your sister's kids? Did you have to go to the hospital a lot?
No.
Yeah. Okay, because I thought she was in the hospital. Wasn't
Yeah, it was the one 2.5 hours away. So we only went out there twice because she lives rurally, so it was ages away from a city.
Yeah, so I would have thought you go into a hospital, be like, oh, you get fucking
all
the infections and shit.
I hate going to hospitals if I can avoid it. So we only saw her a couple times because of that, but mainly because it was very far away, and I was like kind of covering things financially while she was gone. It's like, because she had been sick for a while, so I was just like, bitch, I ain't made of money. But yeah,
is that a House MD reference? The fucking
everything is lupus. Well, that is the thing. Lupus is an autoimmune response, but it's rarer than that. And what's also sexist is men with lupus tend to get misdiagnosis too, because lupus is rare, and it's especially rare in men. So a lot of people's like, it can't be lupus, you're a man. It's like,
true.
Yes, on every pop-up in the character screen, and now you have so many debuffs. Pretty much. Like, I have to go get a brain scan because I haven't corrected my balance with vertigo. Yeah, I have to go get a brain scan because they're like, oh, we just want to make sure there's no funny business because...
There's something wrong with this brain, clearly.
My brain...
I could have told you that.
Yeah, it's like, I'll put it on my subathon thing. You want to see my brain, guys? Subathon reform, Dell's brain. Because I'll get the scans for
gyro info, your brain.
Well, that's the thing. My stuff should come back soon for my heritage too, guys. You want to see my heritage listing? We can see how white I am.
So I got my heritage back recently too, actually.
Yeah.
Turns out I'm not actually only white. It's crazy.
Before the scan, if you want. No, thank you. It's so smooth. I can already feel. So that's why Arrow is so funny, because my brain's smooth. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, and as I say,
just come back with a report just saying it's just smooth.
This is the smoothest fucking brain I've ever seen.
The brain is missing wrinkles.
Short from the Dakota. But it's just because, like, it's to rule out anything, because I still have balance problems from vertigo. If not, I have to go to physio to try and relearn Bannis or something. But usually, I just thought my inner ear was out of whack, so I don't fucking know. But I have to go get a hearing test too to make sure I'm not deaf.
Oh my god. Get all the problems.
Yeah, no, it's because of that ear infection a year ago. I lost like 90% of my hearing in both ears, but it went down. But it's just to make sure my ears were like fully healed from it.
Does that come back? Hearing?
Yeah, all my hearing, except I think in one ear I can hear it's not as good as the other, I think. So I don't think it fully healed. Because that one was the one where they were like, you have to come back to make sure your eardrums don't explode in that ear. And I'm like, thanks, bro. Thanks. It's why when I go swimming, I literally have eardrops I have to take every time I go swimming because I'm so prone to ear infections.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just fucking weak-ass ears. They're not built right. Yeah, if I talk about... It's like... That's what I hate when she starts talking about things that I sound like a dog you should put down. Because then I'm like, yeah, and then I have to take medicine for acid reflux because my stomach isn't right. It's the wrong tilt. So now I vomit up acid.
Oh my god.
I swear that's a thing, like a VTuber thing with women too. I swear so many VTuber women has like an acid or a stomach issue. It's like a part of the debuff of a VTubing. I'll put you down.
Allergies?
I'm allergic to dirt.
Dirt.
Well, dust specifically. It's either dust or dust mites. That's what they said. Usually they're allergic to dust mites. So so I become a drooling mess. It's like whenever my eyes sting and I like...
Yeah, I get that shit too. That is not
yeah, from dirt. Because I eat, have a nice stream. Bye-bye, Mia. Have a good one. So and as Australia is a very dry and dusty place, it's a bit annoying. ever had vomit long distance? Once in my life, I have projectile vomited. I'm assuming that's what he's asking.
What a strange question.
I don't know.
Have you ever had projectile vomit?
Yes. Catching out. Bye, legendary. See you later. Well, hedgy. I see that in a hedgy. To factory settings, vomit is not fun. It's not. Like, I had food poisoning because I think this is why my stomach is so sensitive. My mother could not cook. She gave me food poisoning like 5 times in my life. And one of them resulted in a projectile vomit. It's just like a projectile vomit's like when it leaves, like when you don't just vomit on yourself, it like literally. Yeah, I can't play in the dirt. Cry. I love the dirt. Oh yeah, I ate 3D chicken. Oh my god. Oh my god, but just iterating when we talk about these stories, we may not like takes, but we do not hate. I feel like I need to put this on this. Like, we may not like people's takes. We may not like certain opinions or whatever, or we disagree back and that. We do not hate, guys. We don't hate these people. We don't hate anyone.
Women. We hate women here.
I thought we were supposed to hate men according to Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, men hate us now.
God damn it. Losing it. Hooked.
Fucked up.
Exactly. So that's my motto with this. Just because we disagree with an opinion doesn't mean we hate them. Disagree does not equal hate. Exactly, man. But yeah. Also, sometimes I just discuss stories when I don't know how I want to phrase it or where I really stand yet. Because I'm just like, ugh, there's a lot of messy stuff. I hate everyone, man. This is the other one I'm watching. Someone suggested it. UK government made another game, Pathways to the Anti-White VR Experience. Have you seen that?
The Anti-White VR Experience?
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like a moral compass game. Not sure. Can I get some of the gameplay?
A moral compass game?
I have no idea. Apparently the UK's come out with a bunch of games about teaching you morals or some shit.
And they chose VR headsets for this?
Apparently. The other one was a point and click.
Are a bunch of racist people in the UK known to have VR headsets or something?
Gooners, I tell ya. Absolute gooners.
The gooners.
I'm trying to get to see, because this is Pathways 1, which turned into the Amelia, which people turned into a meme or something, but I don't know, like, oh, I guess we'll do it at, well, this is 24 minutes. Jeez, what am I? Oh, no, that's Pathways 1. This is the only one that actually talks about it. I have a feeling that's not its name.
Labor launched a...
I feel like that's not the game's actual name. This is...
used to promote
the anti-racist maybe. Game for kids. The last one was a disaster. This one will be 2. Did it give you the name of it? Okay, there we go.
As ourselves, I invite you to explore this.
Because I just want to see the gameplay of the game. I'm about to crash. I can feel it.
It's 10 p.m. in Australia. I wish it was 10 p.m.
It's like 3 a.m. I can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear me. Something is crashing. Yes. Hello?
Me? Hello?
Oh, my everything is like having an aneurysm.
Ah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. There we go. My model's like stopped. Everything's like having a thing. How are we going, guys? So we just leave it here and we'll do the racism tomorrow, seeing it's 3 a.m.
Be something to do. Open 19 tabs. That could be part of the problem. I don't know.
No, I don't think
Could
so.
be an issue.
I don't think it's part of the problem.
Yeah, that's okay.
Erundel. Sorry, guys. Like, I'm sorry this got out of hand. We were supposed to just do Warhammer and the Warhammer game, and then I didn't download it. It's really
Warhammer.
Warhammer's just dying. Oh, that's why it's still on 2%. It paused itself. That's why I was like, why is it still 2%? It paused the download. It was never going to happen.
Oh my god.
I'll organize a different time, okay? I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry, guys. And so we ended up talking about these dumb stories. It's not even Monday, story day, and I started like yapping about them. Sorry.
The slop you find is crazy.
I know.
You find so much slop.
I find crazy slop on here. The weirdest takes, the craziest stuff. Like, you just find some funny things. And people will argue about anything, I swear to God. Dell in action, oh my God. Okay, guys, I will organize another time what you're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Which one is tomorrow? Let me check.
You have a calendar?
No.
No.
I'm just checking if I have something like actually live on here. I got nothing for tomorrow. Are we supposed to be playing, is that when we're supposed to be playing Yap Yap? Because we have Dune on the 13th. Wait, no, today is Dune. Why was I thinking? That's because that's the 12th. Oh, Dune. Dune's tomorrow if... I'm like looking at the wrong. Dune's tomorrow if Bus doesn't take the extra shift. We're doing Dulawn, or today, or whatever, and Dune, the Awakening. And then the next day is a Yap Yap collab for that. Do you want to join in on Loom on Saturday?
Yap Yap?
Yap Yap.
I probably can.
Yeah, because I'm inviting a few people. I was going to message
buy
them.
this game?
Probs.
Dream probes.
And I'm not going to buy it for you because you make your own money, bitch. How to do you on the 14th?
Like, if it costs money or not.
On the 14th? Okay, and okay again. Sorry, I don't have anything planned. Maybe I'll go buy one of those funny outfits for Valentine's Day from the vtuber store and see if I can actually make it work. But I don't have anything really planned for Valentine's Day.
I'm already buying it, boss. It's fine.
He's already buying it. I don't know. This might close. And that's it's like. I always forget about Valentine's Day every year. Every single year, man. I'll make homemade pizzas and send photos on Discord and on Twitter. That's about it. I do that when I finally remember.
Homemade pizza?
I usually make it every year around Valentine's Day. You know.
You do like a heart-shaped pizza or something?
Nah, I just eat pizza, man. It's not that deep. I just make pizza and I eat it.
You just want pizza, right? Sure.
Should I make it a heart this year, guys? I don't know. Pizzas are meant to be around, guys. 2 years, no cookies. Oh my God. I'm surprised. A date with people.
A date with pizza?
Yeah. Imagine having dates. Cries. Like I tell everyone, I don't say anything unless I'm getting married or I'm married. I ain't telling chat shit. And even then, maybe because chat's already told me if I got married, they're gonna try and steal my husband. So it's just like, okay. Why would I tell you that?
That sounds like a chat.
Yeah, then there's like, no, our husband. I'm like,
alright, let me just download this Yap Yap game, you know, because I like to have my games downloaded
I'm
before
sorry.
we get into collabs, you know?
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. What the fuck do you want from me? You know, whenever I say what the fuck like that, I sound like my sister. So I just spook myself. Like, God. I'm gonna have to reset to get rid of VTuber Plus. I know I'm frozen, but I literally can't get rid of it. Emu chicken legs. Is it our husband or wife? Oh, yeah, it could be a wife. Is your husband single? See, just the sheer mention of it. Erundel is secretly... No, we have a bet going. We have a bet going if I get married in 2026. But I have to get married. You see that? I have to get married. It can't already be married. I have to get married.
Is that how you're going to Europe? You're getting a green card? I see.
No, I'm going to try and get me a European to marry. I'm trying to get me... I'm hoping to have better luck over there so I can win this bet. Go to Vegas. Will you win if you get married this year? Only if I get married this year. It means they get to make fun of me as a forever loser, pretty much. We don't have a punishment going on like with the Roxas with the games. But the thing is, when it came out and we made the bet, they were saying Dell's delusional. So pretty much it confirms all them saying I hear voices, I'm schizophrenic and all that stuff. Like how they say none of my friends are real. Delulu Dell. We look at Erendel's pros and cons. Oh my God, that should be what we do for Valentine's Day after we play Dune or before we play Dune. For Valentine's Day, Oh well, we could do American Valentine's Day. Do it before we play Yap Yap. Because tomorrow is Australian Valentine's Day, but it's next. Go over dating pros and cons, and I'll do my pros and cons list, and you guys can like roast me on how if I'm a bad date or not.
That's gonna be a long cons list.
Shut the fuck up. Disabled can only be one. It can only be one. You can't split it into all my illnesses.
Okay. We shortened that list
significantly. Okay, that actually sounds like fun. Let's do that. I'll set up something and we'll do that for Valentine's. Do you want it for American Valentine's Day? Because technically tomorrow is Valentine's Day for me. Because today's it's 3 a.m. at the 13th. So I think then we don't have to do it before Dune. We can do it before Yap Yap. I'll make a time.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm talking to chat. I'm talking to you.
I it's not like you're waiting. I was like, I don't know.
Some of us are streamers here, Loom, not just YouTubers. Poh.
I stream occasionally. I was going to stream today, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Holy moly. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for some Dune and stuff. Sorry for the derailment today. I will book in Loom next time he's free, even if it's really soon to do it, okay? Just so we can try again, so we can keep going with the Space Marines thing, okay? Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm scuffed. I have to reset the PC. Everything is scuffed. So, bye, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Well, I'm still working out with you what day you're free next, bitch. I'm not saying goodbye to you yet.
I don't know.
You don't know this. I have the face of bewilderment on him. I literally just told this bitch I was gonna work out. It's like, okay, bye, guys. Bye.